Hey, Caden Hall, first one in the house. Welcome, Caden. 87 degrees at a little over noon. Actually, I just got out of immigration. I had to pick up my visa passport extension. Possum, welcome. Derek, welcome. You guys are awesome, like clockwork. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do a live stream today. I wasn't sure what time I would get out of immigration. Sometimes it's hit or miss. Before, obviously, you take a number when you drop off your passport for your extension. And then when you'd return to pick it up previously, you just go in and say, hey, I'm here to pick up my passport, show them your ACR card or some form of ID. They'd go get it and then you'd be on their way. But for some reason, they changed it. The last couple of times I've returned, they make you take a number and wait with everybody else, even people that are submitting their passport for extension. So a little inconvenience, I guess you could say, but oh well, no big deal. Praba's here. Hello, Prabha. You know what? You're always here. I'm gonna just make you blue as well. Uh, Caden says I haven't. Hold on, I can't see. I haven't had a passport in like 15 years. Well, Caden, if I remember correctly, didn't you tell me you were 29? Uh, you might need a passport at some point if you're going to travel over here to the Philippines. But at least I'm hoping that. R30 says, hello, my guy. Hello, R30. Possum says, well, that's better than just getting out of county. Maybe he meant out of country. Um, but yeah, it is before I start venturing off walking. It's 87. It's dry heat. It's hot. I don't care. Other than when you're waiting in immigration in the like lobby hallway, it is very, you're cooking. It's like you're in a sauna. Then once you go in the immigration office, they actually have air condition. But yeah, like I said, haven't had, it's been blue skies for the most part for a while. Lee Cabs is here. Hello, Lee Cabs says good noon. Hello. Thank you for being here, Lee Cabs. Ars30 says, those are the coolest glasses. Are they expensive? Well, depends on what how you define expensive. I'm not as materialistic as I used to be living here in the Philippines, but when you find something that kind of works and it's comfortable, and I like the style, I also like the way it feels. These are Ray-Ban frames, but they are prescription lenses. They're progressive lenses. I bought the frames on Amazon. These are the Wayfair style model. They have many different models. Uh, who asked me that? Ars30. I can't remember what they were because I brought two pairs before I come, but I get the prescription lenses done here. It's cheaper. Same thing, progressive lenses, transitional with the tint. I only wear them just to help me with reading, seeing. But when you look afar in a distance, everything's good. So it's not like rain. It's not like reading glasses where you can't see other than what you read and you take them on and off. I was like, I'm not doing that. So yes, I do like them. Derek says it's 12:10 p.m. Hawaii. We're on the same clock, my friend. Oh, wait a minute. It's 12:10 p.m. in the Philippines, 6:10 p.m. in Hawaii. And Picheri Utu says hello. Sorry if I said that wrong. My name is Michael from the United States, living abroad here in Dumaguete, Philippines, and I'm getting ready to go for a walk. Uh, you're so happy because it's your last birthday. Why is it your last birthday? I just had my birthday the other day. April 6th was my birthday. So happy birthday to you. Nice account name, I guess. uh, yeah. But welcome, not Jeffrey. Josie. I don't know what in the world happened, but that was weird. Let me know if you can hear it. Just the whole screen just went blank. Let me know if you can hear me right now. Jay, I see you. That was very weird. David said he broke his leg today. That's not good. May Key says, Abbott, I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines, but let me know if you guys hear me. Uh, all right, so I'm back. That was weird. I didn't touch anything. It literally just disappeared. The screen just went poof. It was like as if I logged out of YouTube and everything. It was gone. And then I just reopened YouTube, and it said, "Hey, your live stream was abruptly interrupted. Do you want to continue?" So I just hit, well, resume, and I hit resume. That was very weird. All right. So Steve Bryan said the internet cut out. Yeah, because I didn't touch anything. I got to make sure. Hold on. I got to check one thing. Make sure. All right. I'm still on standard voice. Like I said, they changed the audio through YouTube, and I don't know if it's specifically an iPhone. I don't know. They're changing things without telling people, basically. But back to my walk. The hack was successful. Remote access now granted. Yeah, that was very weird. That's never ever happened to me. It literally just went poof and gone. And yeah, I literally had to reopen the app and everything, but it allowed me to resume. So here we are. MLNRT says, hello, Mike from Chicago. Glenn Levy says, you're good. Thank you. Uh, Rs30 says, what a postcard looking day you're having. Yeah, I mean, I guess so, as long as my internet doesn't go poof again. Uh, Chop BMW said the hack. All right, I got you. Thank you for being here, Chop. Glenn Levy. I'm kind of reading these quickly because I know sometimes, and I'm blessed that I get so many comments and questions, I can't keep up. But brief intro, if you're new to my channel, my name is Michael, simply Michael. I'm from the United States, born and raised. Actually, I was born in Altoona, Pennsylvania. If anybody's familiar with Altoona, PA. Lived the majority of my life in Pennsylvania. Current address in Pennsylvania would be Central PA, Mechanicsburg. But I did live in Florida for 2 years, which I do prefer to live in Florida, which explains why I'm here in the Philippines. I like hot summer, like weather all year round. Yes, they do have the typhoon season, but that's hit or miss too. Majority of the time, quite honestly, it's sunny out, mixed with more rain during typhoon season, but still not, to me, in my opinion, in my limited experience here, it's not that, uh, I wouldn't consider it overabundant rain season, but uh, it's dry now, summer-like weather. So yeah, I'm living abroad here in Dumaguete, Philippines. Been here since July of 2024. Did go home one time in March 17th of 2025, but I've been here since July of 2024. Love it, which explains why I'm still here. And I'm in Dumaguete. I love Dumaguete. That's why I spend the majority of my time here. But there's so many islands, so many places I could go and see that maybe my mind would be convinced otherwise to, want to live somewhere else. But I'm perfectly fine here. KC, sure. KC's here. I'm just going to call you KC. Typhoon season, do the streets flood? I guess it depends on the drainage of where you're located. When I was in Bacolod, when they were the location I lived in Bacolod in the city, for 4 months I lived there. When it rained, it flooded, and it didn't even take much. Was it because it was a lot of rain at one time? Probably. Maybe the drainage wasn't all that great. Maybe the drainage were clogged and weren't very cleared out. There could be numerous reasons, but here in Dumaguete, I mean, you may see. I'm talking a lot of water. Certain areas might be a little deep. Like if you'd step, your foot would be submerged in the water up to your ankle. But I've only experienced, little areas where I had any flooding. Duff Dingle Meyer. This is Dumaguete, Philippines. Duff Dingle. I'm in Dumaguete. Wally Bear is here. Hello, Wally Bear. Jason, I'm seeing you, Jason. Effect. Did you feel the earthquake the other day? Obviously, I didn't. When was it? Because I didn't even know there was one. I was just thinking the other day how I haven't had to deal with many, there haven't been any earthquakes that I've noticed. I was like, this is good. You're going to have to update me. Maybe I was doing a walk-in live stream. I know if you're out walking, you don't feel the earthquakes as much, but then Other people would say, "Oh yeah, I was in my house or my apartment and I felt it shaking a little bit," but maybe it was such a small uh, level earthquake. Maybe I just didn't feel it. Just north of Cebu. Yeah, I didn't notice it. You said you felt it and it made you dizzy. Yeah, I didn't notice anything. What time of the day was it? Um, Typically, even if there's like a 4.0 earthquake and I'm laying in bed, I feel that. I didn't notice anything. Phantom Phoenix says hello. Casey says really at Jay Vincent. Hey Vincent, I'm doing good. Welcome, my friend. And XJ says a moderate magnitude 4.5 earthquake struck near Malita, Davao Occidental, Philippines on April 7th at 3:51 in the afternoon. So chances are at 3:51 in the afternoon, I was walking and didn't notice anything. And that's typical. That's what everybody else says. Oh, Michael, you didn't feel it because you were out walking. That was probably why. But welcome, Duffy Dingle Meyer. Larson Christopher says, shout out from Minnesota. Is it starting to get warm there in Minnesota yet, there, Larson? You guys are more than due. We're in April now. I know you can still get snow. I know you even remember in April in Pennsylvania, where I'm from, past Aprils, we got snow. It got cold. Uh, but I know my parents have gotten some 80-degree days uh, in Pennsylvania already. So they've been teased already. I used to love it when those days would get so warm, but then I get mad because then the next day it was back to being cold. And Larson says, yeah, warm in the afternoon, green grass, plants are growing. That's good. So flowers are coming up and everything. I don't know where that's coming, but somewhere over there. Uh, so that's good. Flowers are starting to bloom. That's good. Now you guys will have your warm weather that you can share with my warm weather here in the Philippines. Clint says, girlfriend always says I make the room shake afterwards. Does that count? Clint, I'd say that counts. You make the room shake, even naturally shaking it, and you don't have to get into specifics. But yeah, I guess that counts as well, Clint. That's a good one. I always like when people bring a sense of humor to my live stream. You can have fun, be respectful of other people. And yeah, that was a good one, Clint. I don't know if you're new to the channel, but I can't honestly say I remember you commenting Clint Taurus, but that was a good one. Uh, it did it again. It totally just disappeared. I had to reopen the app. I don't know what's going on. Always a challenge here in the Philippines. Uh, Maybe there's a hacker on my YouTube channel and just kicking me out. Who knows? That's weird. That's twice now. I've never experienced that ever as long as I've been doing this. Just kicks me out. And then it's not really that hot, Jay. It's not I don't notice it being that hot at all, honestly. I felt it hotter. I don't put a case on my phone. I don't have a case on. I was used to do the live stream with a case on my phone. That retains too much heat. The case was actually transparent with blacks, but that is weird. Clint says, how long have I been here? Well, Clint, I got here in the Philippines July of 2024. Was only originally supposed to stay for 2 months. Loved it so much, I extended another 2 months and another 2 months. Before you knew it, it was March of 2025. Well, I'd say a couple months before that, I was kind of put a plan in motion. I'm like, I got to go home, back to the States. But at that point, I had realized and figured it out and discovered, hey, I can officially retire at 55 years old and live here financially on my pension. Before anybody asks, I'm living on my pension and savings. That's it. If I was still living in the United States, I'd still be working. and I'd have no choice, even to live the lifestyle comparable to the one I'm living here, which is perfectly fine with me. But that just gives you an idea that if I was still in the United States, I'd still have to work, and who knows how long I'd have to work. And that's what got me thinking. I'm like, I'm not going to live a life saving, planning for an unknown future. Work, work, work. I mean, my health is good. I exercise a lot. I eat good and all that stuff, but that's still not a given. Plus, I saw too many of my friends that worked well into their late 60s. Um, and then they were maybe retired for like not even a year or two. And then they got this freakish illness, or maybe they got one guy got like knee surgery because he wanted to get it done after he retired, just to, have better knee situation, and he ended up dying. I think he got clots, and I understand clotting is a side effect from surgery, but to still, all these guys waited. I understand why, but I didn't want to do that. I'm like, I'm healthy. I feel good. Actually, I'm 56 now. I just had my birthday on April 6th. So, yeah, if this is what feeling like 56 feels like, I'm lucky and I'm blessed. And I'm glad I made the decision I made. I like the hot weather. But most importantly, here in the Philippines, when people say to me, what is your favorite thing about the Philippines, or top five things you like about the Philippines, it's the people are first, especially here in Dumaguete. I say this every live stream, and people may get tired of hearing me say that, but it's the honest to God truth. I like being here because of the people. Um, I don't know if I should, well, let me see. Maybe I'll go up this way just because I just want to see if this freaking thing kicks me out again. But the nice thing is not actually getting kicked out like it did these last two times. It's almost like it's better than losing the signal because I get to come back quickly. Jason says, I got to visit Duma. Yes. And when you come here, you're going to meet up with me. I'm just kidding. You don't have to, but that would be cool. Thank you, Vincent, for the happy birthday. Thank you, Wally Bear, for the belated birthday. Clint Torres, thank you. Dude, do you have a boat out there? If I had the money, I'd at least have a Bonka boat. uh, yeah, I don't have a motorbike. I don't have a car. Well, point being though, dude, I walk everywhere. I'm an exercise walking fool. So being here in Dumaguete is a very convenient. Everything is, I mean, it's not that far to get around, to find things, to get places, and you're close to the ocean. You're not far from like the suburban type areas where it quickly goes from a city, which I consider Dumaguete like a town, not like a city. You're quickly, you go from here and then you're out in the almost like province areas, country, however you want to define it. But I love being here, like I said, and walking is perfect for me. The situation here is perfect for me. I can get to point A to point B to point C very easily, but I also walk because I enjoy it. I don't do it because I just choose to save money and not have a motorbike. Here's one of my friends I got to say hello to. What is that? Oh my God. You on lunch break? Hey, yeah, I never, that looks like the bone. Hey, my own motto. Yeah, water. I'll get coconut water. Yeah. Wine? No, no, no. I don't drink no alcohol. Adto Usa Ko. Adto Usa Ko. Michael doesn't drink though, but beer is cheap. Yeah, he was thinks like I guess they make coconut wine. Hey, Mayumoto, how are you? What is today? Wednesday. I didn't see you on Sunday. You still go to no more? Ah, because I didn't see you. Have a good one, man. Adto Usa Ko. Amping. See you guys. Cam, this is cool too, says Vito the Viper. 44 not found. Is this local? Yeah, they're local security. That was a bank. They're friends of mine. Like when I go around walking, I just make friends with everybody. That's why I love the Philippines so much, especially here in Dumaguete. They call it the city of gentle people. Actually, I'll take it a step further and call it the city of gentle souls. That's what makes, I mean, think about it. I already love walking. Now I get to walk in another country, experience embracing the culture, meeting different people, and I make friends left and right. I love it here. I mean, that's what makes me happy. And this is just simply going for my daily walks. Normally, when I'm walking without doing a live stream, I go a lot faster and cover more ground. But that, just to give you an idea, that's what people are like here. Super nice, make friends along the way. Mark says, if you had children, you most likely would not have been able to retire at such an early age. Yeah, that's very true, Mark. You're exactly right. That's a good point. Very good point. Uh, what Jason says, tuba Baja organic coconut wine. Yeah, I was. That's why I was saying coconut wine. I was thinking coconut water because I don't drink coconut wine. Mayo muto. Everybody working. Yeah. They're busy. Mayo muto. Where? Oh, they're all busy. I'll come back later. Adto Usa Ko. I found Miller Genuine Draft at the big mall, says Jay. I didn't realize you drank, Jay, or are you just saying you saw it? Uh, oh, Vito said, damn, this is cool. Now I got you, Vito the Viper. And hey, Vito, wait, Andre Lucas says, have you ever met a digital nomad in your adventures? I have some friends. I have some friends that are Philippine locals that are digital nomads. Uh, they're, I guess, the business origin is out of the United States, but they work here in the Philippines. They're Filipino, Filipina, but I don't know any foreigners here that are digital nomads. I just know locals. Uh, oh, Jay says, I just saw it for a friend because I was thinking you don't drink, but I was like, maybe change his tune. And, while you're touring with some cars, you wanted to pop the hood under the engine and have a cold beer waiting for you. Jason said he's kind of a digital nomad. Uh, Eric McKenna Project says, cool stream. Well, I appreciate it. Again, this is where I live, living abroad in Dumaguete, Philippines. I walk around every day. Every day, normally, I do live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Just open it up for whatever. Ask questions, make comments, be nice to everybody. At least I try to ask that. And yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun here. I enjoy myself. And if I can't answer one of your questions, if I miss it or I can't keep up because I'm walking and looking and this and that, I apologize. I would never deliberately, intentionally miss someone's question or comment when they take the time to say hello or question and comment. So please understand that I'm blessed that I have so many people sometimes in here. Uh, Don C sent chili. I did see that. Thank you, Don. Uh, yes, Drake Ezekiel De La Cruz. One USD is about 60 pesos. Yeah, it's been kind of over. I don't look at it every day, but it's been kind of over 60 pesos for at least a few weeks now, maybe. But thank you, Don C, for the chili. LA Fanatic says, where are you at? I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines. 87 degrees, but in Dumaguete, Philippines. Um, having a great day. I wake up every day happy, blessed, healthy. Recently turned 56. I got to remember that. I'm so used to telling everybody I'm 55, but now I'm 56 years of age, not 56 years old, 56 of age. Because if you say 56 old, I think that reflects on more of an individual. Maybe there's 56 that uh, just don't feel healthy or feel very good. Me, again, if this is what 56 feels like, I'm happy and blessed, and I'll take it. That's why I walk. Use it or lose it. Tangerine says, how are you, brother? I'm good. Wally Bear, you sent a gold coin. Thank you very much, Wally Bear. I always got to show my face. When you guys do that stuff, I appreciate simply you being here, giving me a like. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Uh, there's nothing much to my YouTube channel. I don't do many videos until a video opportunity presents itself. I just do the live streams 3 days a week, usually Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Occasionally, I'll throw in, a random weekend one because I know people in the, let's say, Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. Friday night, Saturday night, people can be up late because they don't have to get up in the morning because of the 12-hour time difference. Again, it's Wednesday afternoon here in Dumaguete, 12:34 in the afternoon. So I appreciate everybody being here. Like I said, I just like being able to share my energy, share the vibe here in Dumaguete, and maybe inspire people to take a leap of faith, try something different in life if they've never been to Asia, if they've never been to the Philippines, wherever. Uh, if the opportunity presents itself and the only excuse you have for not doing something is simply talking yourself out of it, then you have nobody to blame but yourself for not living life. I didn't want to be somebody that was sitting around someday because I couldn't move and my end days going, man, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. I didn't want to be that guy. And I'm so glad and thankful and blessed that I was able to come here because coming to the Philippines changed my life. Whether or not I stay here in Dumaguete or travel to somewhere else and like somewhere else, I just like the idea of living abroad, feeling free, learning about a new culture, being so welcome, so loved. They treat me like family. Now, I can't speak for everybody, but if you're simply respectful to everybody, as I would say most people should be, or, you're going to get it in return. Um, and that's what I get here in Dumaguete, Philippines. Always, people are so nice here. But again, I'm a visitor here. I'm on a tourist visa. I'm a guest. So you should be extra nice when you're somewhere that you're not from, just as well as you would expect people to be nice and respectful to you if they visited you in wherever, US or wherever it was. It works both ways. That's my opinion, though. Uh-oh, what did I miss? Somebody popped something on the screen. Eric McKenna Projects. Hold on. Eric McKenna Projects said, just describe enjoy life, avid walker myself. Here's to walking. And you'll get me really talking a lot, but I greatly, whoops, I got to give you a heart. I greatly appreciate your generosity. All I like is getting likes and people that subscribe and just showing up here and supporting me. Um, I never in a million years imagined that I could have anything worthwhile to say that anybody would actually care to even listen to. But when it comes to walking, Eric McKenna Project, I'll just call you Eric. When it comes to walking, I do 10 plus miles a day, not because I have to, it's because I want to. And it's very simple and easy. I'm used to this. I've done it a while. I walked a lot even before I came to the Philippines. It relieves stress. Uh, Obviously keeps you healthy, keeps you in shape. And yeah, I'm a health nut. Now I'm not like this Mr. Bulking up kind of thing. I'm not. I don't do that. I do push-ups. I do stuff with free weights, and I walk, and that's what I like to do. So I appreciate your comment and your generosity, Eric McKenna. Greatly, thank you. Really do. Julie says play pickleball. Yes, I like pickleball. I play that, and obviously that's very popular here in the Philippines. Yes, pickleball is a lot of fun. Anybody who's never played it, to me it's a combination of playing tennis, probably racquetball is what it reminds me of. A little bit of that on a condensed court, but it's a lot of fun, and everybody plays. But yeah, I love pickleball, Julie. Be right back. Going to Google. All right. Rizel said, my name is Riza Arab. Welcome, Riza. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. I'm going to say hello to my friend. She's always here. She's sitting here, but Mayung Moto, how are you? Good? Adto Usa Ko. Donnie says, hello, Michael. Hello, Donnie Holcomb or Halcomb. Drake Ezekiel de la Cruz. Lunch is 250 pesos usually. Julie says, where's the wife? I have no wife, Julie. I'm not married. Single. Prefer it that way right now. If I feel like being married someday, then I'll get married. But right now, It's definitely not something I'm interested in doing. I don't want to check off the list. My young motto, I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna take your hand, boo. My young motto. Hello. CT Jana Zahira says hello. Hot Rod Mom, rid of all your possessions to move there. Can you ship stuff there? I really want to come to the Philippines to visit another YouTuber. I mean, yeah, you can. My advice, I wouldn't ship anything here. I feel so much better not having anything. I got rid of everything. Long story short, car sold, house was sold previously. Um, I have enough clothes that are necessary, shorts, t-shirts, walking shoes. Obviously, I go through those a lot. I need my glasses to see. Like the less I have, the better off I am. Because if you want to just up and go somewhere else, you just go. You don't want to complicate things. And like when I rent an apartment, I get a furnished apartment. I have no desire, at least right now, I have no desire to get an empty my own motto. I have no desire to go and buy stuff, fill up an apartment. And then what if I decide I want to move? Then it's that's just stress. I don't want that. And I'm not so sure how easy it would be just to sell stuff or basically probably end up get giving it away, getting rid of it. So that's my opinion. I would not come here with anything. But absolutely things necessary. Now, if you plan on living here for the long haul and you have some maybe memorabilia stuff like that, and you want to either keep it in storage at home or a friend or family member can hold on to it for you, or yeah, you can ship it over here in a couple months on a boat. Uh, I have what little few monetary memorabilia that I have left. It's in my parents' house in a little closet. Everything, I mean, and there's still a lot of other stuff I want to get rid of that I haven't gotten rid of yet. Um, I feel so free not having anything. Uh, I just want good walking shoes, shirts, shorts, be able to eat, a roof over my head, uh, and my health. I don't care about that materialistic stuff anymore. Uh, I thought that way when I was in the States. I mean, I wouldn't say I was a hoarder, but I did have a lot of junk, unnecessary stuff that just piled up in my basement. It was beyond. I was embarrassed when I had to get rid of my house and move out of my house. And it's like you look at this stuff, you don't want to throw it away. You figure, oh, I could get a couple bucks for this, a couple bucks for that. Next thing you know, you just start driving yourself nuts on this, like, because it's very difficult to sell stuff. And you guys know this. I'm preaching to the choir. Stuff is only worth what someone's willing to pay you for it anyway. Yeah. Sorry, Hot Rod Mama. I went on a little rant there, but my opinion, for me, I can't say it would be the same for you. Get rid of it. The last thing, a big thing I had to sell was when I went back home in March of 2025. I sold my car. That was it. Um, Philip Philip Dalton says, "Amen, brother." I guess that was in response to my crazy rant. Um, Violet Alvarez says, "Bros on the Philippines." Yeah, I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines. Mayong Muto, Mayong Hapon also. Yeah, Mayong Muto, Mayong Hapon. Yeah, Mayong Muto. 12 to 1, right? And then after 1 is Hapon. And then when it gets dark, it's Gabi. And then I say, Adto Usa Ko. I'm going now. That's why I love talking to people. Stiddy Jana says predators not. Yeah, I would say that, but who knows who these people are? Stiddy, they're always gonna have. Yeah, the bikes. It's a never-ending moment. The never-ending story with all the motorbikes. R30. Hot Mama, that was a great answer. Thank you. Well, I ramble on a little bit, but I just want people to realize what I went through and how it made me feel. And just to add on to that, Hot Mama, I had so much nice quality furniture left from my house, I couldn't sell it. Like I had a nice leather couch. I literally sold that for $100. I spent well over thousands for it. But I had all this furniture left. I didn't have time to sell it because I was coming back here. Called the Salvation Army, explained to them all the stuff I had, and they said, "Hey, we'll send you a truck, a nice big truck with two movers, and we'll load up the truck and take it off your hands." And I felt so good getting rid of that stuff. I got more than enough years. I got my money's worth out of all this stuff. Now it's hopefully in the hands of somebody else that needs it more than I do. And that was the last thing other than selling my car when I went back in March of 2025. I had my car was in my parents' garage, so I sold that. And that was probably the last big expensive thing that I had to get rid of was my car. But anyway, enough about ranting. Ace says, got this channel reported to YouTube. You have to break guidelines given. I don't even know what you're talking about, Ace. Uh, Lori said, get rid of stuff. I'm not much of a collector. I don't want to leave my kid a ton of stuff to get rid of when it's my time. Yeah, see, that's another thing. If you hold on to this stuff, then maybe you're pushing it on to somebody else. Um, Julie said, crutch rockets, no thanks. A lot of people have the little motorbikes. I don't know what you mean by crotch rockets. Maybe you're just not interested in the faster bike. I certainly wouldn't want a crotch rocket here. That would, I don't even, I mean, I guess there's some locations you could go that fast, but I wouldn't want anything that goes that fast. Um, like I said, I walk now anyway. I don't have a motorbike at all. Let me see. Trying to go back. Welcome, Violetta. Uh, why so many bikes? Why so many bikes is that's what people use to get around. They use bikes. That's their main source of travel. Very inexpensive, maybe not for them, but it's the least expensive way, I suppose. Owning a motorbike, putting gas in it, and yeah, they're like, they're just no matter where you go, they're just lined up everywhere. That's just the way it is here. Uh, see, Landon. I don't ride anything right now. I have rode motorbikes, motorcycles before, but not here. I was just kind of nervous. That's the reason why I didn't. Another reason why I haven't made the plunge yet. My mindset of driving is USA. Now, obviously, everybody adapts. But then the more I thought about it, it's like, why do I need a motorbike? I like walking everywhere. It would probably be sit. So it might not be a worthwhile investment for me. So, I do like the Fazios. I do like that. I don't need any big, powerful, CC bike. I mean, I guess the only advantage I would have to having something with a little more power would be if I'm going somewhere up in the mountains and you just want to have a little more power to get up through the mountains. But I walk everywhere. And until I guess if I really wanted to make a trip, I would rent a motorbike just to use it for a trip, a travel, and then return it. Uh, get a golf cart, says Jeff John. Yeah, I know people that drive them. They're like golf cart, like this thing here. A lot of people have these right here. That's like, at least you can put bags in it. Certainly easier to park it. And see, that's another thing with cars here, at least here in Dumaguete, like it's tough to find a parking spot. Um, So for me, obviously parking a motorbike, finding a spot for a motorbike is going to be much easier than finding a parking spot for a car. And I was so picky when I had my car in the States, when I'd go to the store, I'd park way far away, the furthest way in the parking lot, so no other cars could open their doors and even ding my doors. I was that picky about getting my car scratched or dinged. Uh, Julie said she's 57. Yeah, you're 57 years of age. Uh, Derek says about Belchris. Yes, I know about. I love Belchris. That's where you can go to get a lot of imported food. deli meat, beef, fish. They have like everything in there. It might be some things might be a little more expensive than Robinson grocery store, but you have better quality options, I think, in Belcris than you do anywhere else. Julie said, "This guy looks good. Maybe he will look me up. The retired teacher, and he's like the Wilson ball on Tom Hanks." Yeah, you know what? I didn't think of that when I made my name. I thought it was Mayung Muto till one, and then after one, then Mayung Hapon. All right, and then when it gets dark, Mayung Gabi. Adto Usa Ko. Uh, yeah, like I wasn't thinking when I made my name for my channel, Castaway. It didn't dawn on me, Castaway from the movie. But here's the interesting thing: I did work for FedEx, Federal Express, the airline in Harrisburg Airport around planes. So, yeah, if you remember the Castaway movie, Tom Hanks worked for FedEx and all that. And then after the fact, I made the movie. Then everybody's like, "Oh, Castaway, where's Wilson and all that?" So, yeah, you're exactly right. Uh, Swimming in the shadow says Suzuki Jimmy is nice. Uh, but yeah, I do go to Belcris. Grant Alexander says something, please. I don't know. Uh, PCX160 is the heat. Lori said, "You have a great day." Thank you, Lori. I'm just kind of going back in this questions a little bit. Troy Key says, "Here in Australia, Salvation Army, sell your things you donate. I would rather donate straight up." Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I could have done that. I mean, I could have just maybe put everything out in the yard and hopefully that gets picked up. But time was of an essence. And yes, they do resell it at the Salvation Army. I don't know how much of a profit they make on that stuff. So yeah, you're right. I mean, but I I still feel good that I gave it away and I didn't get anything for it. Truly said, "Castaway Drift will end up with a Filipino woman. Many of them are internet brides." Some of them. I have a girlfriend now. I'm just not interested in getting married. Could be her, could not. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. I take one day at a time. I don't look far into the future. I'm just not interested in that. Um, Being here, enjoying my life, being free. Lori says, "I'm not sure if I could handle the heat there." Maybe not. I don't think it's any worse than anything I've ever experienced before. The only difference is you are closer to the equator, so the sun is stronger. That is true. But other than that, it's really a dry heat right now. The humidity has gone way down compared to what the humidity is during rain season. But I don't mind the humidity either. And a friend of mine who lives here in the Philippines, his name is Michael also. He lived his whole life in Florida until I'm gonna guess until maybe his 50s or whatever, maybe late 40s. He came here. I'm not sure when he got here, but he has many more years a lifer in Florida. And I asked him, "Is it more humid in Florida or more humid here in the Philippines, Dumaguete?" He said he thought it was more humid in Florida. So take that for whatever it's worth. So if you can handle the humidity in Florida, I think you'd be all right here, based off of what he said. Interesting answer, anyway. King says, "What's the budget?" The budget is what budget you want to live in. Everybody's taste, or how extravagant of a lifestyle you want to have. Do you want to eat out every day? Do you cook at home? That's such a difficult question to answer when it comes to budget because everybody's different than me. Unless you're exactly like me and you can be disciplined and whatnot, you know, keeping a budget, then you could probably do what I do. But everybody's different. If I have an apartment video on my channel, I did a quick non-professional tour. People just wanted to see what my apartment looked like and what I pay per month. It's a small studio apartment. That's all I want. I don't want something big. I'm not there. I just need to be able to sleep, eat, and get a shower. And it has aircon. It does have a pool. It does have a gym on site, and it has good security. I pay $400 USD a month, but you can find places just as nice. Maybe doesn't have a pool or a gym, and you can find it for less. But yeah, it's all comes down to the individual. I eat out once in a while. I don't eat out any more or less than I did when I lived in the States. I wasn't one who liked to go out to eat a lot. I prefer cooking. I enjoy it. Plus, I know what I'm making when I'm cooking it. I know what ingredients are in it because I'm picky about food and whatnot. So, yeah, my young hapon. So yeah, stuff like that. It's very subjective. This is Belchris that Derek was talking about. This is I think is the best place in Dumaguete if you really want the best variety of deli meat, of snacks, nuts, uh, better quality oils to cook with, all that stuff. That would be the place to go. Troy Keys. Oh, okay. I'm going back down to the bottom because I'm way behind. Jason says minimum 1,500 USD monthly if you are no frills. You can do less. You can go and more. Depends on how luxurious you want it. Yeah, and that's what it comes down to. How luxurious. Troy Key, I cook more at home. And if I'm not cooking, my Filipinas doing it. That's kind of funny because some people just don't like to cook. And usually, if you don't like to do something, you're probably not very good at it. Uh, so for me, I always enjoyed cooking. So for her to take over because that's just what she wants to do, it's a little different for me. I'm not used to feeling so, I don't know, sometimes I feel useless. I'm very self sufficient. I'm used to taking care of myself. And, but yeah, I prefer to cook at home. But if you want to go out to eat and you randomly just want to do it, it's not very expensive. Stuff is less here. Um, but certainly the rentals of the homes and the apartments. Someone wanted me to walk down more towards the port. I'm going to try doing that right now. We'll see how the signal holds up, but this is the port right here. But I'm going to walk as close as I can get. Someone said I can actually get into the port and pay some pesos just to walk around, but I'm just going to go down this way. Terry says, is your apartment ground level or do you have stairs? It's an elevator. There's an elevator. Terry. And again, if you watch, there's a video. Go to my video listings. It's maybe 2 or 3 videos away. It's an apartment tour. It's like 10 minutes long, very quick, unprofessional. I was just wanted to put it out there because so many people just wanted to see it and just to give them a brief ballpark idea of what you can get for 400 USD. Although you can find things just as nicer, better locations for less. Uh, Here in the Philippines, what I pay 24,000 pesos per month, which includes Wi-Fi also, some people would say that's expensive for here, and they're right. When you adopt the Philippine mindset of money, Philippine pesos, and let go, for me, of the USD mindset, you begin to realize, or you learn how to even save more money. You got to get smarter. If you have a good Filipina or somebody in your life that's local, they're going to really drill and hit that hard home saying, Mike, Che would always tell me, Michael, you're spending too much money. Uh, Although it was significantly less than what I'd pay in the US, she was trying to get me to be smarter. And I thank her for that. So yeah, you can get less than 400 and just as nice. Now the pool and the gym thing, I don't know if you'll find a place like that, but um, Julie says thought pesos were extinct. I don't know who told you that, Julie. Definitely not extinct. I mean, there's Philippine pesos, there's Mexican pesos, there's all variety. And actually, I made the mistake one time when I was doing I just wanted to see the value of the USD to the peso. I accidentally I think I just picked whatever pesos I saw, and I didn't specifically take Philippine pesos. I had Mexican pesos, and I was like, wow, this doesn't look like a good exchange rate. Well, the reason why I had the wrong one. Um, Zoya says hi. How are you? I'm doing good. And again, if you're new to my channel, real quick, my name is Michael from the United States, living abroad here in Dumaguete, Philippines. You want to know my age? I just turned 56. April 6th, I just turned 56. So retired, living off my pension and living off savings. That's it. Obviously, I can't get Social Security for another 6 years. And I didn't even take that into consideration before I came here. I looked at my current situation and can I do it? Can I survive? Can I make it? And yeah, but I didn't choose the Philippines because of the cost of living. I chose it because I liked it here. The cost of living and all that other stuff, I learned later. I just love warm weather, hot weather. I mean, you can see the Sikihor Island right there. You get on, well, they're not here, the travel boat, fast, but I think it's on its way back. I can see one coming back. 30 to 40 minutes from here to Sikihor Island. So much to see. Cebu is on the other side, which you can't see. But yeah, this is the port down here. But obviously, a lot of people are waiting to get on a boat because they're not even here right now. Mick, yes, I'm at Dumaguete. Yep. Steedy Jana Zahira says, my relatives own the land where Silliman is built. Yeah, Silliman's right. Basically, that yellowish building you can see through the trees, that's Silliman. How are you? Mayong Hapon. I got to give you a fist bump. Nice to meet you. Amping. Oh, and then Adto Usa Ko. Have a good day. Uh, Xbox, you wanted me to keep going? Yeah, but see, I can't get in there. I think the only way you can get in there and do a tour is if you pay. But I want to do it sometime. Like you can see there's a fast boat coming right from behind. I'm gonna try and zoom in it, see if you can see. See, it's coming there. That's the ocean jet. Miss Kelly said, "Can you see this message test?" Yes, Miss Kelly Bug. I see your message. I see your test. um, oh, you're from Mindanao. All right. Nice to meet you from Mindanao. Glad you're here. Appreciate you being here. Derek says he's been married for 41 years. Che's here with the heart. Miss Kelly says, happy birthday to me. And hey, Miss Kelly, again, I always apologize to everybody. Thank you for each and every one of you that are here right now. If you're new to my channel, I appreciate you being here. The worst thing you could do is give me a thumbs up or subscribe. And this is what I do Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, 3 days a week, some days an extra. But I share a little bit of my walk through Dumaguete City, but see Silliman University. Silliman's all through there on the other side. I don't always go through Silliman because I've had bad luck because of all the trees and it interferes with the signal. Uh, Greg Master says, hello, Michael. Uh, Lee Cav says, you can save money here in the Philippines. Lots of options here. It depends on you. Exactly, Lee Cabs. It just depends on, see, there's the Ocean Jet pulling in right now. So I would assume it's probably not going to sit very long. And then they'll load up the people that are in there waiting to go. Usually I see two of those going back and forth. Oh, yeah, and speaking of the devil, there's the other one coming right now. I don't know if that one's coming back from Sikihor too, because I know one of them goes to Bohol. Zoya says, how are you? Derek says Jason says Michael's place is small, but lots of amenities. Mine too, but I live like a king, cheaper than back home. That's for darn sure. Terry, just go to where it says, when you go to my home screen on my YouTube channel, you'll see videos, you'll see live, you'll see shorts. Click video, and then it'll list them. I think the apartment video is one or two or maybe no more than three down. It's the third uh, oldest one video. It's there, Terry. It's there. And you'll see it's like a picture of me with my arm up saying $400 a month. Vito says, I got a nice place. I got to go browsing more videos. All right. Thank you, Vito. Uh, says at Vito, hi, can I see you at times? Like I said, though, my apartment video is definitely in there. Uh, Mama, I'm sorry I missed your comment. Welcome here again. I apologize. Any comments or questions that I miss when I walk? It's a blessing that I get so many, and then sometimes I do fall behind. Uh, it's definitely blue water. You don't have bad eyes. Here, see, you don't have bad eyes. But welcome, Mama JO2. Lester says blue water. No, you don't have bad eyes. Risonator says, how's the fishing? I think everybody loves the fishing here. I never hear of any fishing issues. I've never went fishing. I'm working on it. And I know I keep telling everybody that, but I can only do what someone's trying to help me hook up with a local. And I want to go on a fishing boat actually when he puts the nets out. Oh, she said my relatives were professors and a librarian there. Miss Kelly Bug says, I wish I could join you. You could join me. You just have to take the first step and get a ticket. Once you get an airline ticket and you lock in, then you never look back. Mick says, dang, if I only already had a license to drive to meet you. You know what? I walk everywhere anyway. I'm sure if you don't run into me today, you'd run into me tomorrow. I walk everywhere. I'm very easy to find. Mama says, good day from Australia, mate. It's 3:01 p.m. Wednesday afternoon here in Brisbane, Australia. Hope all is well. So I did. See, I'm going back to some of these messages. There you are, Dr. Red Taco. Michael at Xbox is trying to catch you. He's trying to catch me. Oh, boy. Maybe he's walking somewhere. Oh, he's right behind me. How in the world are you wearing a sweatshirt? Oh, because I'm trying to avoid the sun. Oh my gosh, this guy. How you guys doing, Chad? There's Jay, Xbox Master. As soon as I read that, as soon as I read that, he pops up behind me. You were trying to scare me. I was. You probably would have got me too. You probably would have got me. Where's your gimbal thing? I didn't want to bring it. Oh, I get tired of bringing the gimbal. I know sometimes it can be a little shaky, but yeah. I just get tired of it because then when I'm done using it, it's not like I can stuff it in my pocket. And I picked up my passport. I have my passport in my pocket. But Jay's here, little sneaky bastard. Hey, I was trying to sneak up on you. He was trying. I was trying to give you rabbit ears, to be honest. Best collab surprise ever. Yeah, he almost got me. For whatever reason, I could feel this dude coming up behind me. Oh gosh. Oh, I was gonna get you good too. But they did change, just to I'm sure you heard me. They did change the sound thing options. It's not on. That's why before all of a sudden you guys like, Mike, I don't hear any horns honking. I don't hear nothing. Nothing, yeah. YouTube with Apple upgraded something in their newest update. Okay. And then during the live stream, like I can slide down. Grok told me to choose wide spectrum. It doesn't even allow me to select wide spectrum. So all I can pick is normal. The other one that was on normal that was doing it was automatic. So it was automatically blocking out all the sound noise. So yeah, it's something I can't control. But every live stream you have to turn it. You have to do it every time. What do you got to do? Technology. But what else is new? He's keeping cool inside the hoodie and here. Oh my god. I will never wear a freaking hoodie here. I'm sorry. Him in the hoodie. No, I was thinking, okay, he's wearing a hoodie because he wants to sweat it out or something like that. No, I'm just trying to not get sunburn again. Because I had really bad sunburn all over my arms and Well, yeah, I forgot. You're still adapting. Adapting. Never mind. I'm not going to get on Jay's crap. He's still adapting. It is what it but is. You can see in his face, his pigmentation. He will get darker. Oh, yeah. You can tell. Oh, yeah, for sure. You'll get a nice tan going. Let me see. Can say that. Something says it can say that again. Someone said, oh, yeah. Dr. Red says, I think I saw he's sweating now. Oh, we're back. Oh, you lost me? Yeah, and then we're back. All right. Yes, sweating does help lose weight, and that's what I'm going for. I guess sweating helps lose weight. If anything, it's getting the bad toxins out of your body. That's honestly what I think is the best thing about sweating. That's how your body can get rid of things other than going to the CR. Yeah. I was trying to surprise you today because I promised your chat that I would do a monthly report. And I got my water bill, my electricity bill, and my internet bill. So I figured if it's okay with you and everybody wants to know, I could go over in fine detail everything that I spent money on for the last month. And that'll answer all their questions. Hey, if anybody has any questions about water, electric bills, yeah, Jay will share what he has experienced thus far. And then I'll do my best to watch the chat. Although, like you said, you thought it would get too hot. It does get warm. Yeah. And like I said, it gets hard for you to see because it tints out the screen. I'm surprised your phone doesn't overheat. I've been lucky so far. But when we get down here, where are we at? Yeah, we're only at 60 minutes. You're going to sweat no matter what. Exactly. Like I'm sweating and I don't have a sweatshirt on. So someone said third penguin I saw since last week. Are you saying Jay looks like a penguin maybe? I do. I don't care. I would say he kind of does remind me of the penguin in the movie. That's not the first. Interesting, ma'am said, yes, clear up those lymphatic nodes. Yep. Well, yeah. This is why I always preach about deodorant. Yeah. Be careful what deodorant you use because everything is absorbed more so through your armpits than any part of your body. And guess what's under your armpits? Your lymphatic nodes, lymph nodes. They're very crucial in your health. Well, guess what? The number one ingredient is in most of the not good deodorant, aluminum. So yeah, don't put aluminum under your armpits. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, enough about my. How's the walk going? You know me. Yeah, I'm a walking fool. I did like almost 12 miles yesterday. Yep. I went over, but I went here and back I went to the mall. Like I was everywhere yesterday. It was my day, no live stream. Yeah. I just did whatever. I was everywhere. How was your birthday? Huh? How was your birthday? Was it good? You know where I went to eat? Oh, yeah, you're Astoria. Astoria. Yeah, I went to Astoria to eat for my birthday. Let me see here. Hold on. Let's take a quick little. Sure. I just always watch because I told you this poop tree is not good to me. This tree here always gets birds and they take a dump right on you. Let me see. Yes, tomorrow is a holiday here in Hello Fortune. I did pick up my passport today. Well, they scheduled me to pick it up today anyway, but that's good. Let me go back. Go back. Did your electric go up recently since the war? Shit. I haven't really noticed mine going up, but I never run my aircon unless I'm sleeping. Yeah. That's it. Maybe occasionally if I'm jumping in the shower and I have the windows open. Yeah. I don't like going, and I don't even turn the hot water. I just use the cold water because it feels better in the shower. So I'm trying to go back here. And again, hello, Fortune says good PM. We got to move. You're cutting in and out. Oh, I'm cutting in and out. All right, backing up. It's probably because of the trees. Sometimes it just depends. Oh, I can see the bird poop you're talking about. Well, yeah, that's why it's the poop tree. You can maybe go down further this way, but I think no matter where you find shade, there's trees. But they love this tree. Yeah. That's why you see it. Looks like they painted the sidewalk white. But no, my electric hasn't gone up. And Jason, don't sweat the stuff about the noise. We're gonna be fine. You know what I mean? I keep telling everybody we're gonna be fine. I mean, oil took a big tank today. If you're paying attention and you see the ceasefire, just don't worry about it, man. It's gonna be fine. You guys get caught, and I'm not calling you out, Jason. I'm just saying you guys get so. You want to go here? Sure. Uh, we'll be good, Jason. We'll be fine. And I got my sidekick. I'm trying to read some of these. Interesting, ma'am says secret agents have the best service providers. Yes, we're gonna. Uh, all right, I'm getting up. He said, "Let me ask you guys. Maybe it's. Am I freezing at all? If let me know if the screen. I'm gonna let you sit there for a minute. I want to know if I'm because when Jay is looking at his phone following the live stream, he's losing connection. Are you guys? All right. Interesting, ma'am says she's not freezing, so maybe it's on your end. I just want to stand here and see what happens with me being over here. No freeze, no freeze, no freeze. Yeah, Jason, I would love to have Starlink. Maybe someday. Jason says I'm good. All right. Maybe it's on your end. See, Jay, I like it when I do have somebody following the live stream that I'm right beside. As you can see, he's sitting right there. Say hi, Jay. So, all right, we're good. We're good. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, I'll say this again. My name's Michael from the United States, living abroad here in Dumaguete, Philippines. Been here since July of 2024. Did go home once, March 17th of 2025, until June 12th of 2025. But I've been here ever since. Absolutely love it here in the Philippines. And Jay knows this, or Jay wouldn't be here if he didn't love it either. I mean, that's as simple as. Let me talk to that. So I'm going to try sitting. And buku juice yet? No buku juice. And what's weird is the guys that worked. Oh yeah, they're all gone, and it's almost like they don't have much of a sense of humor. Almost like I don't know. So I was like, I'll get buku. I'll just get water until I find another coconut place. Mike Gotti says, how much do you need to live good out there? My opinion, and based off of Fortune's opinion, Master Fortune is another person in the chat, a friend of mine. He's a local Filipino. He's a banker. He knows his stuff. The consensus seems to be if you have around $1,200 a month, you're going to be fine. But again, if your lifestyle requires you to eat out every day, to travel all over the place a lot, your expenses are going to go up. It just depends on everybody's. And Mike, I know that Mike Gotti, that might not answer everything that you need to know, but that's the best I can give you, like, but if you want to, like, yeah, obviously the more you have, the better. If you're at 1,500, you're probably pretty good. Like, and you can basically travel. I mean, I can make trips whenever I feel like it. I just don't. I'm enjoying being here too much. And now's the time to start doing things, though, because it is dry season. Yeah. The water's more calm. Remy Farson says, hello from Sydney, Australia. Welcome, Remy Farson. I appreciate you being here. Interesting, ma'am says, it sounds crazy to even think aluminum is in deodorant. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It's like, why? Yeah, you're exactly right. I just think about having a sheet of aluminum paper for baking under my armpits. And you shouldn't even, and here's another tip, you shouldn't be cooking on aluminum foil either. Your chat's funny. But that was a good answer. Interesting, ma'am. I love your sense of humor. Yeah, you shouldn't even cook on aluminum foil. No. Because when it gets heated, the aluminum extracts into your food. That's right. Yeah. Use freaking parchment paper. And use unbleached parchment paper if you can find it. So, yeah, well, I can get in a whole health thing, and then YouTube will probably get mad at me. And so, Mike, I got an update sheet of everything: rent, electricity, water, internet, phone, food, transportation, laundry, gym, and passport. Let's see if chat wants to know. Do you want to know anything in regards to Jay's bill so far? After what are we gonna say? 1 month. 1 month. 1 full month. He has 1 full month of what he pays for rent, electricity, water, internet, all that. You want me to tell you what it is? You want to read it out? Yeah, I can read it out. R30 said 2,900 a month. Is that good? Yes. Oh yeah. So basically 3,000 a month. Living like a king. R30, you're fine. 3,000 a month. Jason says I'm 1,500 to 3,000 monthly. I'm kind of fancy.
That's
You're
fine.
you're fine. You're perfectly fine. Interested
Well,
ma'am says I appreciate you guys. At least someone gets it. Yeah, I mean people will wake up though. It's okay. Mike Gotti wants to hear it. All right, I'm gonna read it.
all right.
So rent in Philippine pesos is 15,000 pesos per month. That's what Jay pays for his apartment, which is equivalent to currently $344.83. His water was 49 pesos, Philippine pesos. I put Mexican pesos in one time and I was like, this isn't a good exchange rate. And I was like, oh, I have Mexican in.
Look at that.
And then he's paying $1.13 for his water bill
For 1 month.
For 1 month. His internet is 3,299, basically 3,300 pesos per month for internet, which is pretty good actually. Internet, that's 75.85. His internet is very good. That's why it's so expensive.
I'm a geek.
Yeah, his is mine doesn't even cost that much. Not even close to that. And then you just go to his, what is phone? Your phone
Your
internet?
phone and load.
Oh, his phone load, he pays 380 pesos a month, which is $8.74 a month. Then we go down to food, which is, this is all food.
All food. All
Going out,
shopping,
cooking
yep.
at home. This is
Everything.
everything for the month. He spent 13,331 pesos, Philippine pesos, and that was equivalent to $306.58. Now we're going to transportation, which this is simply
Just trikes and not wanting to walk with groceries back home and going and visiting different apartments and people to see.
just travel to get around, not renting a motorbike, nothing like that.
Just trikes.
So he spent 800 pesos, Philippine pesos, and that was equivalent to $18.39. Now he's down to laundry. He spent 750 pesos to take his clothes to a laundromat.
Yeah.
That was equivalent to $17.24
Yeah.
for the month.
Now let me say something there. So the laundry here, guys, when you drop off your laundry, these laundromat owners, they will wash and dry and fold and fabric softener spray all of your laundry clothes. So your clothes, if they're not worn and they're just left in your closet, they smell wonderful for about 3 weeks.
And then they wrap it all nice in a
they wrap
plastic
it
bag, tape it,
beautifully in
tape
a
shut.
vacuum sack, and they'll give it back to you. And I could make my bills a lot cheaper by just going there and doing it myself, which would be only 50 pesos. But I like the way they do the laundry. I just
So
drop
do
it
I.
off, and they make it beautiful for me. They fold everything up. They vacuum it. They Febreze
So
it
for
they-
one laundry drop off,
Yeah.
how much are you paying? Like
So-
depends on the weight, obviously.
Right. And here's a funny
There's
story.
a kilo maximum.
Yes, yes. So I have wear a lot of hoodies and track
And that
pants
would be
and stuff,
heavy.
and that would be heavy. But every
Towels.
time I go to the laundry service, they laugh at me because I'm allowed 5 kilos, which is, let's say, around what would that be? 2.2, let's say about 12, 13 pounds.
Yeah.
I only have like 4 pounds of clothes. So they laugh at me. They're like, Sir Jay, why are you bringing
They want you to wait until you have more,
Yeah.
because it's like 5 kilos
It's two, yeah,
is one load. It's
right.
210 or something like that.
So I pay 150 for mine, and I love them. They're fantastic. So yeah, they'll do that. So if you wanted, you could sit there and use your own washer and dryer with your fabric softener, and it'll be 50 pesos, which is
Well,
less
yeah,
than a
that's
dollar.
right. You can give your own
Yeah.
laundry detergent. If you need a special detergent, you can give them something. Maybe you don't want something that has chemically, it has the perfumey, maybe gives your skin a rash or
Yeah.
something.
So here's the big one we kind of jumped over. So that my electricity.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I skipped his electric.
So that was my biggest bill.
His electricity, a lot more than mine.
Yeah.
7,272 pesos, Philippine pesos, $167.28. My electric bill last month was 2,400 pesos. He's running his air conditioner probably all the time.
I do not turn off my AC. I told you guys before in the first stream when I got here, I like it cold. My room is like 16 degrees and my PC is cold with my AC in the room. I do not turn it off at all, unless it's like the noise is bothering me. So
Oh, where you go, Terry. Electric bill. Mine was 2,400, 2,300 pesos for the month. But remember, I only run the AC when I sleep.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed between 9 and 10 at night. AC's off like 6 a.m. windows are open, whatever it is, I adapt to the heat. I've gotten more used to it.
Not me.
Not him.
So here's the extra stuff. So I found a local gym that I really love going to, and it was only uh 420 pesos, which is about twice a week that I go to, and that's only $9. So in the whole month,
Is it an aircon gym?
no, and I love the fact.
Oh,
that
that's
it's
right.
not.
You did tell me.
I love it. It's old school Arnold type of gym with
Hello, Bert.
rusted weights and heat. And lastly, which you cannot really avoid, if
Which
you're
mine was that the last time, but then it
Yeah.
was 1960. I was must have been too close to the window.
uh,
Mine was 1,960 for my passport, which I just picked up today. His was 2,160, which is what I paid the previously,
Yes.
which was 40. Are you sure that's 41? That sounds too high.
49.60, that's Canadian.
Ah, he's in Canadian, guys, not USD.
But everything, so all in all, total for 1 month, all expenses, everything comes to 43,461
Pesos,
pesos and 33 cents.
which is 998 Canadian, which
Canadian.
we should convert 998.
let me
We're
do
going to
that.
convert his total to USD. I forgot. He's got Canadian going. This guy's a dual citizen. He's part Canadian, part American. Is who's from the US and who's from Canada? Your mom or your dad? Or
My mom's from South Florida.
and then his dad's Canadian. So
Canadian.
that's why when he's born, he gets the privilege of being a dual citizen. So
Yep.
he's a Canadian American or American Canadian. So we're going to get this converted to USD. Oh, Bert's saying it's only a couple cents difference.
Yeah, it's about 20% difference, 20-30%. It's not much.
Interesting man with a good question.
Okay.
When it comes to detergent, I'm not being very good with my detergent because I've been taking it to the local laundry. I do have detergent that is clean, organic, free of dyes and perfumes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Name escapes me off the top of my head. I typically give them that, but I ran out. So I can't remember if I was or wasn't able to order it on some things on Amazon. They will not deliver here to the Philippines. A lot of it's food, but in some cases, detergents, something could be a special uh, I like, I have organic shampoo, I have organic soap, I have like everything's chemical free. But sometimes you run into issues that they don't send it here.
And that's my total monthly cost in USD.
All right, so you went from Canadian total was 938.
Let's say 1,000.
So this is interesting. His Canadian bill in Canadian currency would be about 1,000. When he converts it to USD, it's $722.84. That's a big difference.
Yeah, it is.
That's a big difference. So he's not getting much of a return value. Canadian,
No, but
still better.
Oh, much better.
But
Much better.
yeah, so if you got USD, you're gonna make out
Oh yeah.
really good. So his monthly expenses, if I copied what he was doing exactly to him, and actually I'm doing less, especially his electric bill, 722 a month was all his expenses.
That's it.
$722.
And I did everything I wanted to do.
And he's done everything.
I
and
ate
here,
where I wanted to eat. I went to the gym. I got a whole bunch of Cokes and Red Bull, which I know.
and I don't drink any of that stuff. I don't support him on that. He knows. No Red Bull, no Cokes,
Yeah,
none of that
just
stuff.
a little bit of a sin drink there. But I did everything that I wanted to do. I recreated my life in Canada here.
But here's the interesting thing. $722 is what he pays. I would knock off a hell of a lot more on the electric bill. I'm probably spending between $500 and $600 a month. And I'm well under my budget.
Yep.
I have much more room. But for me, I'm cutting out the necessary fat and I'm still happy. I'm not like suffering. I'm just being disciplined and responsible the same way I'd be in the US.
Yeah.
The only difference is I don't have a job here. I'm limited off my
income and retirement.
My retirement and savings. And I'm saving money from my retirement and savings.
Yeah.
So that should tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah. So let me give you guys a little
Look,
bit.
Fortune says, that's great, Mike. At 600, you're happy and saving. Yeah. Exactly. So,
cool.
and like I said, he's paying for a gym. I'm not. But your monthly in pesos for your rent is how much again?
15,000.
15,000. Now his is 9,000 pesos less than me. Mine has the internet incorporated in that, It has the gym incorporated in that. It has the swimming pool incorporated in that. So that's going to bounce things up a little bit.
Yeah.
The biggest difference is the electric.
Yeah.
It's the electric.
Jay likes it cold.
Yeah, Jay likes it cold, and I don't know what number your settings at on your.
16, the lowest it
Oh,
can
he
go.
has his air con at 16. I'd have ice cubes coming. I only have mine at 24.
No, I try to freeze myself.
Talk to Red wanted to know how much was your haircut. You did you?
Oh yeah, I went to
Good
speak.
question.
Excellent question. So let me go back to here. I have that up for the whole month.
When I was in Bacolod, I was spending 60 pesos for a haircut, but I was sitting. Basically, it was a sidewalk haircut. Here in Dumaguete is an air conditioned speed barber. The current barber shop was 150 pesos for a haircut. The new one, new building, they're financing a whole new place. It's 250. Still extremely cheaper for a haircut here. In the US, for the same haircut, I was spending $25 USD for a haircut. Zombie Slayer said less than 10, I hope. Nice haircut.
Yes, sir. So my haircut costs 150 Filipino pesos, and divided that by the current exchange rate in US.
Canadian.
No, US.
Oh, US.
Yeah, most of your stream is US. US currency is $2.50,
So $2.50 for a haircut.
and they did the exact same job in America.
And what were you paying for your haircut, say in US? I was paying $25
I was
for
paying
mine.
$40.
So he was paying 40.
Now it's $2.50.
So think of the money. So I'm getting a haircut every 2 weeks, keeping that clean and faded. And before in the US, I was waiting at least a month.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting a cut as often.
Actually, I got a little surprise for you.
Oh no. So I always wonder what he's carrying in his bag.
Surprise! So remember we talked about you wanted.
Yes, Zombie Slayer. We are obligated to tip in the USA as well. Yeah, you're not obligated here.
True.
That's very
Who
true.
said that? Who said that?
That would be Zombie Slayer,
Yeah,
and Zombie
Zombie Slayer's
Slayer, welcome,
100%
and I
true.
appreciate that comment.
So I brought you brand new Beachbody Fit resistance bands like we talked about, so you can try them out. Now these are my personal ones. They're brand spanking new. I just pulled them out of the bag. You're more than welcome to borrow them, see if you like them, and then if so, we'll figure out what you like. So I don't always have a chance to go to the gym, but Jay's got to lose weight, so he's got resistant bands. I got a whole bunch more.
And here's the thing with resistance bands. I love dumbbells, free weights. The advantage with these bands are, I'll see how they work. I'm thinking they will. They're portable, travel. If I move, I don't want to get a bunch of dumbbells in my apartment. Then I got to transport a bunch of free weights. That's not the.
Look, they all
That's
fit
not-
in your hand.
Yeah, that's
Look at
not
that.
the ideal thing.
That's 3 different band strengths all in one hand. Fits in a bag. You can take it with you. You can work out anywhere. So you don't need huge, heavy dumbbells. So there you go.
Mike Gotti says in Chicago, I'm spending about 9K a month.
Oh, Jesus.
God bless you. Do they? Hold on. Mike says, do they speak Spanish in
Yeah.
the Oh yeah, they do.
They do, yeah.
I mean, it's more common
It's very common.
English, but they do. Dude, if you have Mike Gotti 9 grand a month, you're living beyond. They say five. If you're making, you have 5 grand a month, you're living like a king here.
Yeah.
Especially per Master Fortune, the local Filipino, the banker, 9 grand a month. Holy crap! I don't have anywhere near that.
Verse 304045 says, how long have I been living here? So just over a month. So let's say a month and 2 weeks I've been living here.
Bert says Filipinos are watching this and learning. Hey, I'm learning every day too. I'll be the first to tell you, I don't know everything. Sometimes I don't feel like I know anything. A lot to learn, very little. But let me go through. 100 pesos is a heat trip. What does that mean? 100 pesos. You lost me, Jason. Steve Bryan says, you guys can live a little, spend a little. You can't take that money.
100%.
Yes, exactly.
Good mentality. Yeah.
That's why I always tell people, like for me now, we're born into this world with nothing. We're gonna leave this world with nothing too. I just my mindset has changed in regards to materialistic things.
I try not to have anything.
I'm thankful and blessed for what I have and the opportunity to be here and be able to be retired now, 56 as of a few days, but
Birthday boy.
to live on my pension
Yeah.
and my savings,
Yeah.
and I'm happy
Yeah. And healthy.
and healthy. To me, that's the most important thing. Because guess what? All that money doesn't matter,
If you're eating poisonous food.
and you have to invest money into health medical
course.
things. You're just burning through it. Just
Everything healthy is expensive.
yeah. Bert says they will raise their prices, so beware broadcasting.
Hey, listen, go for it. Unless they raise it 45 or 60 times, I don't care.
That's a good point, Bert. But you know,
Let's see you guys use the bands. Okay, sure.
Charlie,
I give in to demands.
wear padded. I do have padded gloves, Steve, and I highly recommend those. I don't want like getting blisters on my hands. Fortune says they won't, Bert, because if they raise, locals can't afford and they will lose businesses. Very good point, Fortune. And Master Fortune, anybody doesn't know Fortune here, he's a very good guy. I haven't met him face to face yet, but I feel like he's a friend, very good friend. He's a local. He's a banker. He knows his stuff. Uh, uh, White tax, bro.
Yeah,
how's
true.
how's the crime there? I don't. I mean, I don't put myself in a position to be surrounded by crime. I don't know. I don't notice anything. Doesn't bother me.
I haven't seen a single crime taking place or a single police officer being involved. The only thing I've ever seen police officers involved was the procession of the Good Friday, the Walk on Jesus parade or procession, I should say, and our little Volkswagen gathering. Yeah, they're more here to help with traffic and people. They're not really here to bother people like they do in Canada and the U.S.
And Bert Fortune, he's a Filipino. Bert asked Fortune, "Have you been here before?" He lives here. He's a lifer. Bert. Bert says, "I'm Pinoy and Jews, I guess, just know how they operate." Name. Where are you a castaway to? I'm not a castaway to anywhere. I just like the name. I was being creative, funny. Castaway. People usually that are a castaway are like shipwrecked on an island. That's just really where it
Hey,
comes.
Mike, you got to give them to the demand. They said they want to see you.
I know. Give. I want to hold on.
I'm gonna make sure he does it, guys.
Joe We Are says you look like you're 56. Well, maybe I do, but a lot of other people don't think so. But
I can tell you he's fit. I can tell you that sitting next to him, he's fit and strong.
Stiddy says so. You're all coming to the Philippines. Buy it again from Spain. Henry says, "How we doing today? I hope we're having a great day." I'm doing awesome, Henry.
Phenomenal.
Steedy says, "Always talking about money. You guys are idiots." Uh, I don't know. We're just trying to help people that are trying to have an idea of that, what they know, what their budget needs to be if they want to move here. Sorry if that bothers you, Stiddy Jana. I'm not trying to upset anybody. Bert says many go to Japan, Vietnam, or Thailand to do some serious medical problems. Yes, they do. Fortune says Duma is one of the safest city. Uh, Jay's not married. He's single.
No, I'm single. Oh, but I got news on that front. So one of my lovely friends that I met here, I told him that I was looking for a friend, and they're hooking me up next week with a
There you
lovely
go.
Filipina, which is she's around my age, and she's single, ready to mingle. So yeah.
Which countries, which groups of people, those with DNA genes with China? I can't answer that one, HY. Can you tell me via YouTube? Thank you.
You skip one.
Right,
Right there.
Jay, right, Jay. They just want to maintain the
Of
peace,
course, yeah.
the police. Mike says, "You guys look good." Mike Gotti, I know the food is better and fresher, and here
Oh
it's
yeah.
safe out there. Definitely sounds like a good place to live. I have no issues, but yes, do I miss some things? The food, health foods that I would get in the U.S. more conveniently and easily, of course.
You mind if I mention something to Mike there? So in North America, I had gut problems eating the food. Now I have sensitive guts because of the war in Afghanistan, and let's not get into that too long. But coming here, all of my gut problems, 99.9%, have gone away. So I eat healthy chicken, I eat healthy rice, I eat healthy tuna and fish, and all of my problems, even when I drink Coca Cola or Red Bull here, it's gone away because they don't make it with a high fructose corn syrup. They make it with actual cane sugar or sugar here. So yeah, the food here is much better.
Our Montoya says, "Ciao from Italy. My cousin visited the Philippines and lived there for 1 year, debating where to live. They chose Bali and they love it." Hey, wherever people find their vibe and their comfort zone, I'm all for it. I'm gonna Interesting ma'am says somebody looks handsome.
Oh,
Stiddy says it does. Bellis is here. Hey, Cass, stay awesome. Hit a like. Thank you for or Bellis. Fortune says good afternoon, Bellis. Fortune says good luck, Jay. If you got a nice P9, life will be even better.
yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Interesting ma'am said Filipino women are sweet. Take good care of her. Be a gentleman. Open doors. Commit to small gestures. Look out for her. Exactly. Fortune says the province have fresh food. The sea is there. The agriculture products are there. Exactly. Bella says hello to Fortune. Mike says, you're awesome, Jay. Good luck on your date. Yeah, exactly. And like
Thank
I
you,
always
guys. I
tell them,
appreciate it.
take your time. Just take your time. Go slow. There's plenty of people out there. The people here in Dumaguete are so nice, men and women.
Oh,
Beautiful people, beautiful women, beautiful men, great hearts. Interesting, man. Castaway, you're a handsome guy. Oh, I'm the handsome guy.
yes, yes.
All right. Well, Jay is too. Don't forget Jay. You're putting me under the gun here. Bella says you'll find the partner. Just go slow. See,
Yep.
that's what I
Yep.
tell everybody. That's my
100%.
best advice. I don't know everything, and I'm not a doctor of love, but
It's true.
uh, sh- Chef Dave from Philippines says, "Good afternoon from Bag. Weren't you just in Bag?
Yeah, I was, brother. I went to Baguio when it was the flower festival, and I got out of there quickly. It was traffic jam after traffic jam,
Yes,
but I would visit again.
Henry says, thank you for your service. Thank you for being here, Henry.
Listen,
Stiddy Jana Zahira says, this isn't a dating app. No, it's not a dating app. But we talk about everything, Stiddy. We talk about budget plans. We talk about uh, weather. We talk about the amazing people here in the Philippines. Whatever anybody has a question about, we try to give the best answer. I don't know everything, and I'm the first person you will know. He knows this. I just give my advice off of my experiences. Whether or not that's the best advice for you, I don't know. Bella says, yep, go slow, easy to fall fast. Exactly. Uh, this is supposed to be a geopolitical channel with secret agents around and all.
why did they keep calling me a secret agent?
I don't know. People said to
Is it
me,
the haircut, guys?
they
Is
said
it my
this.
haircut?
He looks like an FBI agent. But
Wait, are they saying you look like a
I
or
don't know.
me?
Maybe I don't know.
Because you look like a secret agent.
Interesting, ma'am said Jay is that handsome guy too. No one left behind.
Yeah.
Uh, Jay, you're not hot in the hoodie. He's hot in the hoodie.
It's warm, guys, but it's not excruciating. It's comfortable right now in the shade because there's a beautiful breeze coming off the ocean.
Texas House says hello. Fortune says Chef is in the summer capital of the Philippines. Interesting, ma'am says interesting. I'm gonna make you blue because you're here a lot anyway, and I don't care. Anybody that abuses the blue moderator, whatever, I just take it away. But I know you want to abuse it. You guys should open up a Coachella for the Philippines.
What's a Coachella?
I don't know what a Coachella is. Steve says, how much for health insurance? I don't know because I don't have health insurance. My main goal is to stay healthy, exercise.
Yeah. So, who asked that?
Steve asks how much for health
So,
insurance.
Steve, I was curious because, my I was worried that something might go wrong. I might hurt myself in the gym and need it. So I looked into it. Monthly rate from a North American provider is $28 a month here for me for health insurance, and with that, I can walk into a local Dumaguete hospital and not have to worry about anything. They'll take care of it. If there's any overcharges, they'll let me know at the end of the month, but usually there isn't.
And Stiddy, John, man, you're just going off. Keep clapping yourselves in the back until shit blows up more in the U.S. Listen, you want to keep. I'm not
negative.
I'm not gonna get into anything political. Not with you. Not with anybody. You believe what you want to believe. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna believe what I believe. And I believe that everything's gonna be okay. You need to relax and just take a chill pill. Put your faith in anything you want other than watching, I don't know where you're getting your information, probably TV. Just relax.
It's
Put your
something else.
put your faith somewhere. I know where I put my faith in. I don't worry about anything else that I can't control. I live my life one day at a time. Blessed and happy to be here. Jana. You seem like steady Jana Zahira. You seem like you could be you're a good person and stuff, but you keep going deep diving into this.
You
I
know
don't
what?
know.
I challenge you. Come here, enjoy the scenery and the people, and then see if you feel the same way we do. Because I was suspicious and hesitant to come here, but with people like Mike showing us how wonderful the people are, a month ago I was sitting where you're sitting. It was hard for me to believe what I was listening to and hearing. It was hard. I thought it was an act. I thought it was just a specialty to get more viewers and subscribers. But I'm here to tell you, it's not. The people here are wonderful. The people are what make this place great. And then on top of it, your currency exchange is wonderful. The people are wonderful. The food is wonderful. It's just I the only negativity here is what other expats bring. I haven't felt endangered or someone's going to stab me or steal my stuff. So I would be hesitant if I were you as well. But come here, experience it for yourself, and I think you'll love it. And like I told somebody else in your last stream, if you come here and you don't like it, I'll pay for your ticket to fly back to US.
There you go. Terry said, "Do you have a pool at your apartment?"
No,
He doesn't have
but
a pool.
I wish I did. I would be in there every day.
Well, yeah, then you could turn your aircon off.
Yeah,
He saved money on his electric bill if he had a pool. He'd be in the pool.
that's true.
Shepherd of GA. Hey, my friend, I haven't seen you in a while, but glad to see you as well, Shepherd of GA. Jason says, we all hope. Uh, like I said, I'm just one person, though. You don't have to take my feelings, belief, opinions, positivity. I don't know. Valerie Forsberg says, it's beautiful behind you guys. Where are you? Actually, it's more beautiful in front of us.
Yeah.
Dumaguete, Philippines. That's where we're at, Valerie. Dumaguete, Philippines. I'm from the United States, living abroad here. He's Canadian American. He has a parents, one from Canada, one from U.S. So he's basically a dual citizen living here in the Philippines.
I got the golden key card.
Yeah, DRMR is from Sweden. Hello from Sweden. Jason says better here than in the U.S. at the moment. Interesting said, one of my best friends is from the Philippines. She is the most lively, compassionate, and loving person I've ever met. Can't forget these people if you tried. No, that's why I'm here. That's why I love it here and missed it here when I went home in March of 2025 and had to come back. Uh, Ars30 says, how's life there for an African American man? Fine. I've met plenty of African Americans. I don't really just me, I just see you, everybody, as you're an American, you're a person. So Rs30, you'd be fine here. Uh, uh, just like me as an American, Caucasian American, which I'm American as a foreigner here in the Philippines. Do you get more attention here in the Philippines as a foreigner? Of course you do. But they're just super nice, welcoming, humble, like just happy, welcoming, family-oriented people. I can't say that enough. Rs30, you'd be fine here, in my opinion. If you're African American, you'd be fine. I think you'd love it. But I can't promise you'd love it here because until you come here yourself, you're the only person that's truly going to know. Uh, I can only share things through my feelings and what I see. Uh, Yes, Shepard, nice to see you. Have a guest on your view. Yeah, this is Jay. He was a subscriber of mine that took the leap of faith and came to the Philippines about over a month ago. And yeah, met him through my channel and he's here.
I am blessed. I am blessed to have Mike as a friend and have Philippines as a country to retire and enjoy my golden years in. So
Interesting, ma'am says, man, it's beautiful there. Can't help but want to hug the trees.
I can hug it for you.
Yeah, they don't call him tree hugger for nothing.
I'm Canadian. I'll hug it for you. No problem.
Jay said, good. The women love African Americans. Yeah, they will look at you. Yeah, like anybody. You're treated special here.
Yeah.
We're different.
Yeah.
We're like a unicorn here. Jason, we are celebrities here. I mean, you're right. You get treated like that. Me, I'm such a humble person. I don't like any attention, to quite honestly.
He's shy and modest.
Our study, or sturdy, sorry, our sturdy said, I just asked that because you know how race can be in the United States. Yeah,
Yeah.
it can be, but sometimes our sturdy, sometimes I think this is just my opinion. I hate to even say this, but it bothers me sometimes. Sometimes I wonder how much of that stuff is really amplified to make it look worse than it really is. Uh, I have many friends of all races. I've worked with many friends of all races, and we've all gotten along great. I mean, I've never really had many experiences of racism in the U.S. Me personally, but that's just me.
Look what I wrote to him.
They love you here. Come, they will feed you, love you until you can't move. That's true. Yeah,
It's not even an exaggeration.
but you know my opinion, Rs30. Just if you don't have any, the only way that you're going to stop yourself from doing something ultimately is yourself. And I mean, obviously, you have to have the financial opportunity, the time off, or I don't know what your age is, and that's irrelevant if you've never been here. People always say, "What do you think's a good amount of time to come here if you can only visit for a while?" I mean, I don't know, at least a month, because it's so far to travel from the United States. It's so far, and by the time you adjust and adapt to the time change and feel normal, again, everybody's different. Uh, I'm thankful I was here for 2 months, and then I ended up extending 7 or 8 months.
It took me a week to get used to it, so I can feel good and go to the gym.
Vito says, "Are you going back to America?" If I do go back, my mother's birthday, she'll be 86 years of age, is May 29th. Um, Obviously my mother's not going to live forever, so I've been going back and forth on. I used to say, the only time I'd go home anytime soon is if there was a family medical emergency. The more I think about it, I'm like, do I really want that to be the reason when I go home? Wouldn't I rather go home and visit my mom when she's still coherent and she's better? And it's going to be her 86th birthday. I don't want to be a negative Nancy right now, but I, I mean, I hope my mother gets to her 86th birthday. Uh, but maybe I should try and get home this summertime in the US, like May 29th or June, July, or August while it's still warm. I definitely don't want to go back to the US when it's cold. Not after being here. I want to go warm weather to warm weather. So I'm not sure, Vito the Viper, but depends on the prices of um, I think the gas, the oil already went down. Not to get into that again, but we'll just see where things go. I got to keep a close eye on airline tickets. You know, it's best to buy them as early as possible to save yourself some money. So we'll see. Um, Interesting, ma'am says the history of racism in the U.S. is all psychological. I think part of it is that. I agree. I don't want to. Lee Cab says this live stream is very interesting. Heh heh. Interesting ma'am said, Mama Castaway will live a full life. That's my optimism. I mean, I try to think that way, uh, but um, that is weighing on the back of my mind that maybe I need to go see my mom soon, but we'll see. Sting says, hey, y'all, Spooky wasn't talking about y'all. I lied. I was just upset with her.
Trolls got to eat.
Ooh, I don't even understand that.
I was trolling.
Oh, Sting, God bless you. Vito with the nice little shamrock golden coin. Thank you for that, Vito the Viper. Uh, Rs30 said that's why I sub. Great show, guys. Hey, Rs30, you're always welcome. Listen, I, I just my thing is just being happy, sharing my happiness through my eyes. If I can inspire somebody to take a leap of faith and do something outside, do something outside of their comfort zone, great. If not, then oh well. Uh, I'm all good. What you see is what you get on my live streams. I'm just me, and he knows that now.
Yep.
So I appreciate that. Rs30.
Oh yeah. Terry asked a good question. Says, "Do you have any cemeteries where you're at?" Yes, there's a big one, and
I've seen them. I've
yeah,
walked
it's
past.
very religious. You, there's a step by step to go in. You can't just wander in, and they're very respected, and they're very big and decorative. So they take their burials seriously here. So you can't just wander in. You got to have a real reason for visiting.
John says hello from Mico, Florida. Where I lived in Florida for 2 years. John. I lived in Stewart and Palm City, which are very close to each other on the East Coast, for about 2 years. Prefer Florida. That's why I'm here in the Philippines, because I'm a warm weather guy. Where is Mico, Florida? Is that Gulf side, or is that on the East Coast, northern, southern? I'm not familiar with Mico, Florida. Can't say I've ever heard of that. Vito says, thank you. You don't have to thank me. I just thank you, Vito. I appreciate you.
Oh, here, I pulled up a.
Yeah, Charles is saying, hey, John, where's Mico, Florida,
I
also?
pulled it up for you. A good sidekick.
So is that like more into the
Yeah.
inland?
Yeah.
So it's like, can I?
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing where it is.
Yeah.
It's, it's like right there.
Yeah.
Huh. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
First time I've ever heard Mico. And Vito,
Me too.
thank you very much. Sent the sparkles. Uh, I appreciate your generosity, Miko. It's very generous of you. The silver star. Oh, and you sent a silver star. You're spoiling me. Thank you very much, Vito the Viper. Vito, and I'm gonna make you blue. That's the best I can do. It rhymes too. I'm gonna make you blue. It's the best I can do.
Yeah.
And it rhymes too. Isn't that funny? Yeah, yeah. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. But thank you, Vito. And you sent us 100 too. Vito the Viper, you're blue now. So the next time you comment, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I wasn't trying to be a rhymer, and I'm not. I certainly probably couldn't rap if my life depended on
You
it.
never know.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna rap.
Not yet.
Give
him a month.
Let me see. Interesting, ma'am says cemeteries are sacred places there. That's lovely. I just love their culture. That's the way I feel, and that's why I always say to people. People always say, Michael, name your top 5 favorite things about the Philippines. I, People are first and foremost, specifically here in Dumaguete. I have a very good vibe connection with the people here in Dumaguete. Everything else is beautiful. Sunshine, ocean, islands, whatever your taste is, beautiful women, beautiful men. Like it's just beautiful people. Especially here in Dumaguete, like you can travel to all, you go to the port. It's very accessible to Sikihor, to Cebu, Bohol. Like uh, Charles says, hey John, where's? Yeah, we did find it on the map, John. I never ever heard of it, but now I know. I don't know if it's Miko or Miko. Uh, Tony's here, says hello, Michael. Tony from Santa Fe, New Mexico. When are we going to tour the ports? Again, this is what I was told the other day by Nihal. Yeah. He said to me that they'll let me in the port. Now, I don't know if they'll let me in the port doing a live stream. They said they would let me in the port area to walk around for like 20 pesos. Yeah. If you're not traveling, yeah. They would just let me in to pay. So I don't know if I could do a live stream in there. That's the only thing. But I'll find out. At least when I was walking down, I don't know if you noticed the security, they wanted to be in my video. So I walked up to them. So that's possible. When I'm walking later today, I'm going to go back down to this local Filipino woman that said she knew some locals here that put their bonka boats in the ocean. I want to go out in the ocean for you guys while they fish. Not only for you guys, but for myself. She has my Facebook contacts, but I haven't heard back from her yet. And I don't like to bother people. I know it's been a couple of weeks, so I'll just go see her later today. She sets up her little table. She sells food. I'll ask her if she's gotten anywhere as far as hooking me up with somebody to take me out on a boat. Um, but Tony, I'm with you on the ports. If I can get in, I'll do it.
I think we should get in with 20 pesos just to walk around.
Uh, Rs 30, what's the population? You know what? 150, 150,000. And here's the interesting thing, Vito, you're spoiling me. Thank you very much. But I see you sent me another good luck, maybe HF, GLHF. I don't know what that means. Oh, good luck to both of you guys. Enjoy life, says Lee Cabs. Yeah, it's like 150,000. Here's the other thing. Normally, I'm walking more in the city, and I probably should walk. I'm just keeping Jay in the shade because I don't want.
No more sunburn for Jay.
I just feel bad. Normally, Rs 30, I'm walking more through the city. I'm trying. I'm trying to remember where you. Maybe I'll just go real quick.
We can go get some fruit juice or some water.
I'll get regular water. Um, but
Nice and cool.
150. But here, Ars 30, in my opinion, it's more like a town than a city here. It's very small, not a lot of high rise buildings that you can't see afar. I don't feel like I'm walking through New York City or a city like where you get claustrophobic. Here it's much more open.
It's a lovely little town.
So we're gonna walk a little bit. I don't have much time left on the live. I usually go about 120 minutes, but we're gonna go a little bit. Fortune said land area is 34 square meters, which interesting, ma'am. Says you just got a sweet talk, turn on the charm, possible ask for a small favor before asking for a big one from her. Hold on, I gotta wipe this phone. I got my hand sweats, and then I can't even do the. Charles says Mico, Florida is in South Brevard County. I did some research. We'll do like a little quick walk. I got my. Hey, no, we got, we got, I got my hooded up friend here. He doesn't want to catch a cold.
Sunburns.
Uh, Ars 30 says it's more than where he lives. But like I said, I don't know if this picture gives you a good enough visual, Ars 30. And I don't know at what point, if this is your first time in my live, if you've ever been here before. Like I said, it's not like a suffocating city feel, like much smaller. Uh, Again, it's called Dumaguete is the city of gentle people, but I call it the city of gentle souls, just because they are. Like they're so nice here and welcoming and friendly and loving. Jason says, "Bro, I'm not far from you, and it's hot as AF here. LOL and soundless oppressive. I love it, but dang. Hey, you know me, I'm kind of like this, Jason. For me, I tell myself, Michael, if you can't take the heat, then you best get out of the kitchen because you got to be able to cook when you're here. But see, this is a dry heat right now. It's very different. The humidity's down. It's just hotter, clearer blue skies. Uh, my Filipino friend said to me the other day, he said, "Damn, Michael, you're almost as brown as I am." You like, see, Jay likes cars. So I have to keep my eye on this guy because he likes it. He's a car tinker kind of guy.
Sorry. You gotta go make it go faster, make it go boom.
Che is here. She says, "I'm at the pool right now."
Oh, nice.
So Che is swimming. See, yeah, we got to get Jay an apartment with a swimming pool so he can bring down his electric bill.
Cannonball.
Yeah, he'll be doing cannonballs and stuff in the pool. We got to bring down. What'd you say your electric was? 7,000 something. Holy heck, mine was like 2,000 something.
I don't,
Maybe this guy will.
I'm so happy that I don't care about my opinion.
Well, yeah, even though he's spending more on his electric bill, he's still happy. And that's what matters. I know you're with Giselle. She's with her friend at the pool, her girlfriend. But I did eat here the other day.
How was that?
See that Project Bon?
Yeah.
Apparently it's Vietnam food. I never knew it was there. And I got a Vietnam Bon sandwich.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it was like beef or pork. And then it had like, uh, what is the herb they put on it? Grass, lemongrass. They had lemongrass on it, cucumber, cilantro, which cilantro is very good for you.
I'll be her.
Stiddy Jana, I know you're still there. She said hi. I'm just glad you're calmed down a little bit, Zahira. You know what I mean? I don't want to listen. I'm about happiness, positivity. I'm not, attacking, nothing like that. I just want you to say to yourself, don't worry, be happy. That's all. Don't worry about stuff that you can't control. I mean, you really, there's no point, you spend stressing out and worrying about this, worrying about that. Just, just put your, just put your face somewhere positive. Everything's gonna be all right. That kind of thing. I don't know. Just don't worry, be happy. Do I have to start singing? I mean, come on. And quite honestly, you know what? When it's your time, it's your time. Hey, it is. So I'm gonna be happy, be a good person, treat everybody with love and respect, and earn my way is all I can say. Hey, I rhymed again. What the hell is wrong with me?
Brother, this is what happens when you're happy.
Yeah, see, I'm happy. I'll start singing again. Jason said, once again, good advice. Jason, you know me, man. You've been here long enough. You've been a supporter of mine. You're a friend, quite honestly. And you know, I mean, it's like I could spend the rest of my life dwelling on all the negativity. And quite honestly, if I were a betting man, which I'm not, right? But if I was a betting man, I would say there's more positive things going on in the world right now than negative. Just that the positive or the negative things get amplified.
I would say there's a lot more positive going on in the Philippines.
Well, okay. But even no matter where I'm at in the world, I'm going to be happy.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not going to let anybody rain on my parade.
Happiness is a choice.
Yeah. Remember, I said that too. CJ remembers that.
Happiness.
Happiness is a choice.
Get out of your environment. If it's not making you happy, go somewhere that'll make you happy.
If you can do it.
If you can do it.
I wish everybody could hop on a darn plane and come here.
Yeah.
This phone's feeling hot now.
I'm telling you, it's hot today.
You could cook. You could probably cook an egg on my cell phone. You could crack an egg because I can feel my fingers on the back of the phone.
That's what I thought was in your phone.
You could cook an egg on a cell phone. Going this way, there, big. Why do you always carry that big bag? What is in there? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know.
I only sure what's in here.
No. I know you got the Stretch Armstrong thing in there, and I got Jay in the shade. He's happy now.
Oh yes.
H1982 says thank you. Lee Cabs is laughing. I see all things says I agree. Jason says it's easy to get worked up about the world. It is easy. It's very easy to get worked up about it, but that is your choice to get worked up about it. I'm not saying you shouldn't care. Please don't think I just don't care and I'm oblivious to what's going on in the world. I keep up with things. I'm just not as worried. I choose to put my focus elsewhere.
So
And it's for good for your health. Okay, because you know everything that's going on in the world, especially things that are out of your control, you're just adding stress to your life. Jay, you're adding stress to your life. You want a bonker or you want to go?
no, I don't know.
You're just adding stress to your life. I don't want it. I want to live a good life. Stress is the silent, deadly killer.
Yes, it is.
It's a silent killer. Okay? Remove it. We'll let Jay. Jay, you want me to buy you an umbrella?
You know, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about buying it, but
My other Kevin friend, maybe he has an extra one he can send you from Vietnam. We got to get Jay an umbrella.
why not?
Or you could use one of those brooms over your head.
It looks so nice, don't
We
they?
got to get you like a big, like one of those big
I was.
bucket hats.
Let's see what Chad thinks.
We got to get him a bucket hat. I don't know if that's a hat or a fan.
They don't have it.
Oh,
Maybe we can try it next.
Mayung Hapon. Jason says, I'm good here in the Philippines, but I still worry. And again, it's okay to be concerned, but don't worry yourself to the point where you're, I don't know. I'm not saying you're losing focus or not happy of the Philippines because you're here. But I catch up, read up on the things I need to know. I kind of have some people in my life that I trust that know a lot more than what is being put out there in the world. And we're going to be all right. And I'm going to continue to say that
Now we talking.
because we're going to be all right.
Beautiful shade.
Yeah. Jay's in his glory now. He took his hood off and everything. It's only going to last him about another 20 seconds.
I'll take it.
Well, wait, you got to put it up right here. There's sunlight right there. Put your hood up. Oh, no. Just for that little bit of sun, he put his hood up. No, thank you. Thank you. I know where you can get bottled water down here. Okay? You want to get bottled water? I got change on me, too. What are you doing in there?
Oh no, just wiping off the sweat.
Yeah, down here towards the end, we can get water. We'll be okay. I see all things. We'll be okay. I agree. Jay, yeah, I know. I'm gonna get a bucket of water and dump it on Jay's head. Actually,
20 bucks.
$20. Oh, someone has to do a super chat at $20, or he's not gonna dump water on his. Wait, I think I walked past the place where I normally get the water. I think she has it here. She has water. You have cold water, right? Two, two of the. Do you have the smaller size, or is that the only size? Only big? What is it? 20? 20. Two. Get two of them. We'll both drink that.
Oh, I'm faster than you.
All right, I got two 20s. Hold on.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on. I got one more.
five. No, no.
Wait, you got 10?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, there you go. There's 20.
There we go. Thanks.
Salamat. Good. Thank you. Adto Usa Ko.
What does that mean?
I'm going now.
Oh. You expanded your vocabulary.
I'm extending my vocabulary here. This is where I get my torta, right there. Torta, right at the bottom.
I like too.
All right, I need to open this water.
Yeah, here. Why don't you take mine? I open.
All right, you are the best, Jay. He
Hi,
just
kid.
opened the water for me. Let me get a drink. We're gonna stand here in the shade because I think Jay's gonna melt. Now I don't know why Jay's sweating so much. Maybe the sweatshirt has a little bit something to do with that.
It's like 2 inches thick.
Well, yeah, that's like, dude, that's something I wear in the middle of the winter.
Yeah, but I don't want to get sunburned.
Well, I know that, but why don't you get a long sleeve, thin shirt?
Because my friend Mike has got to go shopping with them.
All right. What about your other Mike? I can go shopping with you too.
Let's go together.
I bought two. I bought two T-shirts the other day. I needed to get an all black T-shirt because I'm going to a wedding next week. Paid 300 pesos for an all cotton T-shirt, which is like $5-6. Yeah, he just did the ice water bucket challenge. Remember when they were all doing the ice water bucket water challenge?
Like, there's so many people, but there's no traffic.
Do you think it's in the 90s?
No, it's in.
I think it's like 88 and 89, close to it.
No.
When I looked earlier, when I started my live, it showed like 87 or 88. Yeah, Jay is cooking R30. You know what, R30, I like you. I'm gonna make you blue. You're gonna be a moderator. I just appreciate you getting involved. R30, you're blue.
It's 92 degrees.
Oh, so it is. It's 92. It is 92 degrees, but no humidity. So if you had a choice, 92 or with humidity, it would feel like it's over 100 probably. I don't know what the heat index actually is.
Without the breeze, it's hot. With the breeze, it's nice.
So yeah, R30, when you come in, you're going to be blue just because I like you as a person and I think it's your first time here. Kelly Lovato says dry better. What do you mean dry better? Like there's something you can wear to dry better? Oh, and there's Muhammad. I remember you. Muhammad Ali Babla. Hey man, what's up? The Heat's what's up? I'm with my sidekick over here, Jay. Watch out. Oh, he's walking in front of everybody.
Sorry.
Okay. Why are you going out to the sun?
Oh, just walk. I'm in the walking mode.
Well, now I get in the shade because I'm trying to cool him off, and he's in the sun.
Look at that. Complicated, dude.
He's complicated right now.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna end up drinking all this before I start going.
But show the intersection with no lights. A lot of people, but no.
Oh yeah, they always make it.
Yeah.
Mohammed, we're in Dumaguete, Philippines. Dumaguete, Philippines. And this is my sidekick for today, Jay. Yes, I know. He looks on. He's just protecting himself from the sun. He's not cold or anything. He's just.
No, but show him the intersection. This is what amazes me.
Well, yeah, there's no street lights here,
There's no street light, guys. And there's a lot of traffic coming both ways, but there is no actual traffic because they just let each other through, and they don't need to wait for a stop or a green light to go green. They go when they need to go, and it just works, right? So look at all that traffic.
R30 just said, "Is it me or there's no traffic light?"
No.
There's no traffic lights here at R30, and what's funny is it works.
Yeah.
You would think
There'd be accidents.
you would think you'd see a heck of a lot more accidents here, but you don't. It's like they all have a sixth sense. They have eyes all over their
Yeah,
head.
look at that. Look, show all that.
They always anticipate. They just know I'm going to move over here. Jay, if you don't want to come in the sun, you don't have to. You're going to melt like an ice cream cone. But like,
There's a lot.
I mean, and it goes all, it's a four-way. Well, it's one way.
Yeah, but it's a busy street.
It's a very busy street here. Terry Austin says, "Is the average person in the Philippines cremated or buried upon death?" What would you guess?
Wow.
I don't know what it is, but when I die, I want to be cremated.
Yeah.
I want my ashes, I don't know, throw it in the ocean somewhere. I don't know. Dig a hole in the backyard and get rid of it. Don't be getting no casket and wasting all that darn money.
I would say it depends on the person. It depends on the person. If they wanted to be cremated, they'll do it. But it depends on the person.
But yeah, that is a big subject. That's the first time I ever heard that question asked. But
That's a
hey,
very good question.
it's very different. And yeah, I can't answer. I guess that depends on the person. Again, if you're asking me what I do, cremate me. Don't waste your money. Don't get me some nice comforter with a pillow and a casket. What the heck? I ain't going to feel that.
I'm still gonna put your urn in a nice casket.
Dump it in the ocean.
Right
Oh,
where you love it.
Callie Alley says, "I am from Cotton Valley."
Cotton Valley, California.
Is that Cotton Valley, California? But anyway, Mohammed, I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines. That's where I'm at. Uh, Hanging out with my good friend, Sweaty. Jay Sweaty is his name. Sweaty, short for sweating in a sweatshirt.
It's not that bad. There's a nice breeze.
You know what, though, would be better? Sweatshirt's fine, but get an all white one because the sun absorbs. You know how hot you're getting? Is the sun absorbs into black. So get an all white sweatshirt. Just don't melt any of your chocolate ice cream all over it because then it's going to look a mess.
Are you ready to walk?
Oh, yeah. Funerals do last several days here. When someone dies, that the morning, I think it's like 15 days. I remember a friend of mine's friend died and they mourned him for 15 days before they actually buried him. I could be wrong, but I think Fortune knows that better than I do.
You know what's in there?
Huh?
The big thing. Do you know what's in there?
No.
Looks like a
Hardware store. Get out this way now. We gotta move.
Let me know when you want your cap back.
I'm almost. I'm almost done. Gone. Jason said, "Dude should really take that off." Well, I'm trying, Jason, to get him to at least get a long sleeve thinner shirt, but he said he's gonna go shopping, but get a long sleeve thin white shirt.
Tell them I take off my clothes for money.
He said, "Geez, I don't know if you heard that, but Jay Sweaty, or Jay Sweat, we should say, said he only takes his clothes off for money."
That's right.
Ay, ay, ay. This is a very good channel, and you just, oh my
I
goodness,
meant it as a joke.
I'm kidding you. This is where I get my eggs, right down there.
Nice.
Yeah, get my, huh? 30 large eggs for 300 pesos.
Not bad at all.
No, that's good. All right, we'll go up this way. Jay can stay on. See, there's shade right here. I'm trying to find shade for Jay.
I'm okay with the sun as long as I got my hoodie.
Oh, so Fortune said those who take longer is because they raise in money. They will allow gambling and collect. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I just figured like a Filipino friend of mine, Fortune just said, "Oh, yeah, we'll mourn his death for like 15 days until they bury him." I'm like,
Yeah.
why do they do that for so long? And first of all, in my opinion, when I die, celebrate. Be happy. I don't want no mourning.
I'm gonna do a 10K walk just for you.
Celebrate. Have a party. I don't know. I'll have I don't know, like a selection of songs in my will that I want you guys to play. Celebrate.
Karaoke, no problem.
I don't want a, yeah, Jay's going to be like my next of kin here anyway, here in the Philippines. Because someone asked me that. They're like, "Hey, Michael, do you know anybody like there in the Philippines? Heaven forbid something happened to you." And I know it's not, I'm not trying to be funny. And I was like, you know what? And then Jay actually said, hey, I'll be like your point of contact, if anything goes wrong. Yeah.
Here, I'll send you away. No problem.
Let's see. I didn't get you here.
I'm pretty sure you had a big part in it.
Callie said, POV chants from Forsaken be like gamble, gamble. How long are weddings there? That's a good question. I mean,
I don't know.
if they mourn somebody for up to 15 days, maybe a wedding lasts 30. So, I'm just kidding. I don't actually know. I
I
honestly,
can ask someone.
Fortune would probably know that too. Some who take longer than 4 days that have money usually wait for relatives who go home from abroad. Uh, Derek says Filipino mourn them for 30 days in their house. Yeah, see, I've heard like the guy that cuts my hair, there was a death in his wife's family. Yeah. And she had to go wherever province they were from. And he said, I said, oh, when will she come back from the funeral? He said, oh, she'll be gone for 30 days or something like very long. It's like, what? And then he said, that's why, Michael, I can't go. He said, I have to work to make money. I'm cutting hair. I can't, when someone dies, go and mourn. I said, well, what do they do? He said, they just sit around and eat food or something like that. Like, I don't know. Like, I couldn't handle mourning somebody
Not
for 30 days.
30 days, no.
I mean, how would you like move on? Like, if you were sad?
That's a toughie.
We'll go down this way because I'm at like 130 minutes, so we're about good. I see all things said getting married is like getting buried.
Who said that? Who said
I see all things.
Who said that?
I see all things.
Oh, I'll say I think.
He's funny.
You are a smart person. You are a smart person.
Getting married is like getting buried. Uh, and now I'm taking it for a whole other extent. Like I'm not comparing the
No.
mourning of a death to married, but I'm just saying people who get married are quick to just might as well just dig a hole and throw yourself
Listen,
in
it's
it.
not the first time I've heard that. I've heard men only wear suits twice, once at their wedding and once at their funeral. So it's quite common to hear that.
That I see all things. You made us laugh. That was a good one.
That was good. That was good.
Uh, Lee Cab says, it depends. It depends. Oi. I love one. I remember the first time I heard a Filipina go, oi. And then I started saying oi like it's like, hey, like oi. And now when I do oi and they look at me like, how's he know that? Oi.
Been here.
What color do you wear to the weddings? Well, interesting, Callie. I'm going to my first Philippine wedding. I'm not getting married. I said that the other day. Yeah, I'm going to my first Philippine wedding. They're like, oh, Sir Michael's getting married. I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm going to my first friend, Jerome. Jerome was on my live stream. He's getting married Friday the 17th. And yeah, he invited me. And I guess the dress attire, let's go under here so you can get shade. The dress attire theme was the men were wearing black and the girls were wearing, I don't know, pink, teal, something girly color. And I told him, listen, I don't have any dress pants. I don't want to buy dress pants. I don't want to buy anything. And then he just said, as long as you wear a black shirt, can be a black t-shirt, something like that. He said, you'll be good. I said, all right. So I went to the store and got a solid black cotton t-shirt because then I can wear it again. And then I'm just going to wear like khaki shorts and flip-flops. I'm going to my first Philippine wedding.
They're golden.
Black during wake, white during funeral. Yeah, so their theme in their wedding, although Jay's doing the cold. Yeah, if I were in that sweatshirt, I would have jumped in the ocean by now. I literally would have jumped in the ocean wearing that. KC says if you want a maid type OV wife, darn. Casey, I'm glad you're here, Casey. If you want a maid type or a wife, and then like that's like some people I've heard. This is Keys Park. Usually they play pickleball, but as you see, nobody's here right now because it's too hot. You could cook an egg, let alone yourself. But later this night, you have to bring your own pickleball nets to this pickleball court. Uh, Someone just said remove the hoodie again. Well, he took the hood down. That's why I'm staying in the shade. Bert said it must be 119 degrees out there. It
90,
could be.
90.
Uh,
But it's breezy. It's like a warm sauna.
my girlfriend
Yeah.
said to you, you can do it, Jay.
Yes, I can. What does she want me to do?
Maybe it's about the hoodie
Oh.
or jump in the ocean, maybe.
Oh, sure. $20.
$20.
$20. I'll do anything for $20.
Bert, I agree with you. Mine's almost done.
Yeah, I want to show this route. This is the same bottle. This is how much I got left, plus doing 2 ice cold plunges. This man is like a drinking machine. Look at this.
And I've been talking too much
my
too.
Lord. How
I
do
know
you
I
do
need to
it?
shut up.
I don't know how you do it.
God bless me in some weird kind of funky way, because yes, I'm the crazy walking fool who gains more energy as I'm in the sun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
how you do it, but where were you when we needed you in Afghanistan?
I don't know if I could. I don't know how good I mean, because you guys are on a whole other level. I drink 8 bottles of water daily.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I have to be careful though when I'm drinking there, Bert. More so when I do a live stream, because if I drink too much water, obviously I got to break the seal, go to the CR, and it ain't fun trying to take a live stream into the bathroom. I did that once a long time ago, and then people are like, they're like, "We'll turn our eyes, Michael." I didn't have the camera on myself in the CR, but I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah."
God,
So I'm not drinking a lot of coffee or water before I go into this do a live stream. Casey says, "Yeah, but drink water, not like 1 hour fast." Fortune says, "My rule: if it's a wedding of a friend, I give at least the cost of food." Yeah, Fortune, I gotta ask you one question. As me being invited to my first Philippine wedding, what do I do as a gift? What do I do? I mean, he would probably not allow me to give anything, because that's just the way my friend is. But like, what is a normal gift to bring, or a monetary gift or something for a Philippine wedding? We're gonna stop here, Jay. Take a break. I gotta let him keep going in and out of the shade, because if he falls over and I have to carry him, this could be a little bit challenging. I'm strong, but I mean, dude,
come on, you're strong.
but throwing dead weight. What if you're like,
Yeah,
that's different than just like carrying someone who's freaking awake.
Who wants to see Mike carry me?
Oh boy.
What? Your chat's gonna line up.
Oh wait, Bert says take rice. Really?
Really?
They take a bag of rice. I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah, they love rice.
Never under pressures here says good morning, Big Zaddy. I guess that's Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Shepherd says watermelon juice. Or you mean drink watermelon juice?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of that.
I'm just waiting for someone to tell me, what should I take to a wedding as a gift? This is my first Philippine wedding.
By the way, have you tried?
Bro, at least take it off in the shade.
No way. I love this thing. Man, I was in Afghanistan with like 62 degree weather. Heat doesn't bother me as long as I got water.
Fortune says, where did you get invited? Reception church. It's the wedding's on the 17th. He gave me the location of the wedding, but quite honestly, I don't know if it mentions a church or if it's at 2 different places. I think the wedding's all at one place. Like they're holding the wedding and the reception. I think it's like, I don't know if it's necessarily outdoor, but it might be covered. I just need to know like what kind of gift. Lube. Someone says lube.
No, they're just.
Fortune says, Mike, it's money or some home appliance. All right. Usually I think money's the easiest thing.
Yeah.
Like a card, you get like a wedding card like you do in the US, and just stick a
gift card.
I'll give him a black hooded sweatshirt for a wedding gift.
I have an extra one.
Oh boy. Terry says, I'm just curious, how many are in your live stream watching right now? Right now I only see 48. I mean, whether that's accurate or not, I don't know. It fluctuates. This is almost over. This is actually longer. The only reason I'm doing longer is because he keeps dumping water on his head.
Oh, you keep showing that?
Yeah, every time I try to. Yeah, most people drink water here. He dumps it on his head. That's why I
feel
feel
so good.
Get in the darn ocean.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I see all things says money. Well, rice cooker. I would think Bert, they probably have a rice cooker.
They would have a rice
I'm just gonna give them money. That way they can get whatever they want.
You know what I would do, Mike? I would find their favorite like store.
Oh, Nihal says, stick a note in a wedding greeting card. Stick a note.
Maybe notes like
Money note?
note. What do you mean by notes?
Robert Julian says, beware, my friend. Every Iranian knows there's an American in Dumaguete. Oh, brother. Come and get me.
Honestly,
I don't really
the
care.
Iranians. I think the Iranians would welcome Mike. He's that awesome. So
Mm. Ah, Callie. Fortune says, if it's home appliance, KC suggestion is correct. Where'd KC? KC, where are you at? Gift for the wedding, rice cooker or electric fan? But I'm just thinking, don't most Philippine people already have
yeah,
a fan and a rice cooker?
are they young? Like are
No,
they
no,
like,
no. He's been married before. Actually, he's a Filipino that's been married before.
Yeah,
Jerome, he was on my live stream before.
I get money.
Uh, I'd really like to see the relief he gets with just 1 minute with no hoodie. I know he's been the entertainment of
I
the.
don't know why people think I'm uncomfortable. I'm very comfortable.
But the last wedding I attended, February 21st, the bride and groom prefer bank transfer, so a lot easier. I'm probably just gonna give
Yeah, that's
cash and a card and hand it right to Jerome and say, "Here you go, buddy. Knock yourself out and put it towards something."
Can we ask Che?
Oh, City Jana Zahira, why do you keep talking about stuff like this?
What'd you say? Mossad too. Ah, he's trolling. Trolls got to eat too.
All right, you've been hanging out here a lot. All right, thank you, Nihal. 1,000 pesos note in a card would be it. That's what I was thinking. 1,000 pesos in a card, and yeah, cash will do, says Casey. Thank you, Casey. No gift cards. Callie says, who knows? Ars30 says, universal gift is money. Yeah, that way they can get whatever they want. I don't want to worry about what somebody has or somebody, you know, how they used to have those, the website people would put in and then you pick whatever. I don't want to wrap nothing. I don't want to carry nothing. Sorry, I'm a simple guy. I just want to. I see all things. Card with the heartfelt words is always good. Agree. I see all things. Callie says, I mean MHA. Robert Julian says, do you know when Philippines were Americans, Dumaguete was a spot where they relaxed? Fortune says they just put the QR code now in the invitation. Rice cooker with pesos in the pot. Now that would be interesting, Bert.
Until they cook the money.
You say it MHA. It's nickname. That's your nickname, Callie, is MHA. Casey smiling. She's always smiling. Casey, I love that you're in my live stream. Uh, I'd want to wrap it up. Yes, even at Christmas, I'm terrible. I don't like wrapping stuff. I get a Christmas bag and I put everything in the bag and put the little bit of tissue paper kind of stuff on the top, and I'm done.
Yeah,
I do not like wrapping. Um, Robert, we hang out in America. Yo, funny. See, money will help have a better honeymoon. Exactly. Say the name, I will put it on bracelets. MHA. I still don't know. Callie, I'm kind of not. I'll say the name, I will put it on the bracelets. Anyway, I'm probably going to wrap up this live stream. Shepard says, take up a collection from your viewers. Oh, it's an aneme. I got you. Callie, where'd you say you're from again? Tell me one more. Just tell me, where are you living? Are you in the Philippines? Where are you at? And we'll catch up with you again. No, I don't have Venmo. The only thing I ever do, because people said, is do that buy me a coffee thing because people always say, Michael, they take money from YouTube, which they do, which again, I don't even do it. She said Cotton Valley. You said Cotton Valley is where again? Bert said, what's your name again? My name's Michael, Bert. It's Michael. Do you have the rest of a gig today there? Cotton Valley. And your friend, his name is Jay. Jay Sweat. I'm just kidding. His last name's not Sweat, but I'm sure his shirt's full of sweat. Oh, Redding, California says Lori or Lorray. Yeah, I'm trying to know where Cotton Valley is. Like, okay, so Jay and Michael. Fortune says about $16. Oh, 1,000 pesos. Yeah, that's about right. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you that have been here. If you are new to the channel and you're not a subscriber, me personally, I would greatly appreciate subscribing. Hang out again. I do this usually Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You never know if I have a random wingman. Today I have Jay Sweat, and might get him to jump in the ocean. Yep. I don't know. That would I'd probably give him $20.
20 bucks.
If I saw him do it. They've offered me $20 to do push-ups. I got 22 cents.
Yeah.
Anyway, appreciate you guys being here. If you haven't given me a like, please throw up a like. And but then sometimes people give likes and then they retract it. You know, they can actually do that.
Oh no,
They can unlike it.
Oh, that's not nice.
Bert, we'll be okay, Bert. You're reading into things way too much. Just, Bert, I'm here to just tell you, please. Sometimes you got to show a sign of strength. And I'm a guy that's peace through strength. I don't know what else to tell you. Yeah, it is. It is a ceasefire. Thank you, Fortune. Obviously, you wouldn't even see that if it was doom and gloom. So we're going to be okay. Hello from the wingman. Oh, that's Che. That was you. Cotton Valley, Louisiana. Okay. Now I'm following. What free reigns? Yeah, I want everybody to be free. What color? I don't know what color. Oh, the bracelets. Honestly, my favorite color, I'm like weird. Like I like brown, which is strange, but I'm a fan of brown, gray. Some things I wear black, brown, gray. Like if I pick a color, yeah, blue.
You want to know my favorite color?
I don't know.
It's gray. You know why?
Because it goes with everything.
It goes with everything. And I my nickname used to be Gandalf the Gray.
I would never guess his name was Gandalf the Gray.
They call me that because I love gray.
Well, yeah, but your sweatshirt's black.
We
We gotta get him a gray sweatshirt.
Yeah, we gotta try.
Your friend's name again is his name is Jay. I'm Michael. Thanks for the wear hot hoodie and the sun guest. Yeah, that would be Jay. People say I'm crazy for walking out in the heat.
Yeah, I got a nice sweater. Hey, I do have shorts on.
Well, yeah, he does have shorts on. If he had pants on, I probably would.
You're lucky I'm not wearing my weighted down flak vest.
Well, he's gonna have a date coming soon here,
Yeah.
Al. He needs a girlfriend.
Yes, sir.
I don't want him to rush it. Just go out to eat, coffee, talk, see what the conversation's like. No need to rush. Jay, are you Pinoy?
What's a Pinoy?
I don't know. Pinoy is a Filipina. Oh, wait. I don't know. Now you're confusing me. Can it be white because I don't have gray? Yes, white is perfectly fine. White is fine. Thanks for the financial, says our sturdy. He was thanking you for the financial update.
Oh yeah, who was that?
That's our sturdy.
Arster, you're most welcome. If you need more information, let me know. Let Mike know. I'll be happy to update as time goes on.
Yeah, Shepard, you're like me. He said we wore shorts with a jacket in 20 degrees here in Bama.
It's warm.
Jay is retired military.
Yes,
Yeah,
I am.
yes, he is. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna shut up now. I have diarrhea of the mouth because I'm teasing Jay here. It's kind of fun. Appreciate you guys being here. Who knows, from the beginning to the end. New subscribers, thank you. The likes, thank you. The generosity, thank you very much. Hope to see you guys again. Today's Wednesday. I'll be back Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna have Jay Sweat with me or not. Maybe. Maybe we'll have a white hoodie or a white long sleeve shirt.
Gandalf the
Zippy's World, hello from Delaware. Callie said thanks, but I'm just making them because I can't send them. I'm doing this because we have a break from school right now.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Callie.
Enjoy your break.
See you, Zippy's World. I'll keep up. Will you guys crack? I don't know. He might melt. I don't know if he's gonna crack, but
your chat's funny.
yeah, Jay served in Afghanistan. Lee Cabs, yeah, nice to see you, everybody. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're at. Thank you very much. We'll see you again. Why are you giving me ears?
Because you put me on stream when I was bucking my hair.
Stay strong and, well, yeah, if you like Red Horse, drink it. I'm just buku juice, water, calamansi. I'm a natural guy. Cheers, Fortune. Thank you very much. God bless you guys. Just love everybody.
Oh, look at that. I love that. Look what Fortune said. She said, cheers, MJ. Mike and Jay, the best basketball player to ever walk the planet.
I
Oh,
agree, Michael Jordan.
Fortune, you are awesome. I love that.
Fort Bragg in the houses says Bert. Peace, Jason. Thank you guys again. Choose happiness. That's what I choose. That's about my uh, best words I can give you to end this live stream. Choose happiness. Don't sweat the small stuff. Block out the noise. Put your face somewhere else.
Yep.
And
Everything will be okay.
yeah, peace, love, happiness.
If not, come to the Philippines and join me and Mike.
True danger zone, King. I want to join y'all. Dumaguete.
Come. First
Smile.
dibs on me.
Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, he can box.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, he's very.
Oh, they
very
canceled the redo with the Floyd. Did you hear about that? He was
No.
about to refight Floyd, but they canceled it. But that's okay.
Tony says, have a coconut.
Yeah, we'll do.
Next time we'll do the coconut drop. I just feel bad because all the people that at the coconut shop I would go to, they're all new. So I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. So
we'll warm them up to you.
God bless you. Yeah, maybe God is a female. I don't know. I'm making them as 138 in Cotton Valley right now. All right. God bless you all. See you later. Thank you. See you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye. Bye bye.